light
bro.
kick, stand medium punch,
Okay,
all,
there,
medium kick,
there,
and crouch medium kick,
there,
headbutt.
bam,
You know,
there.
they're all sweep.
Yep.
All 6 buttons are
There.
super useful.
Yeah.
Like
They
there.
just don't combo into things. So then
Wait,
that's what I'm thinking.
not there.
I don't get combos.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Well, you shouldn't get combo. You grab me.
It's like, dog, if you get combos off these
There.
normals, then you're just
Perfect.
the best character
Okay.
in the game. Like, I don't know
Okay.
what to tell you,
Everything
like,
back.
Which, of course,
Everything's
they're like,
back up.
all right, cool. But,
All right, cool.
but no, I'm sorry.
Let me become the best character in the game.
Yeah, no, not going to happen.
Give me my +1 drive rush knee back. Come on,
I
man.
mean, when I was talking to Stupendous, he was talking about how Zangief needs green hand back to get around.
Help.
He needs projectiles, some DPs. I was like, what are you talking about?
That was like, you like stopped your eye roll, mid-eye roll. That was impressive. You're like...
No, my favorite part was I had a conversation with Zangief player, right?
Okay.
And I was like, wow, you guys got a lot of buffs. You know, the last season, I was like, forward medium kick, you know what I mean? You know, all these normals are doing lots of drive gauge damage. I'm like, you guys got a lot of buffs. And you know his answer was, he's like, yeah, but my lariat still doesn't hit from behind. I was like, wait.
Well, okay, I do feel bad for them. I'll
I
give them
don't.
that.
It's
No?
it's one button on the pad, bro.
It is
Look,
one button.
They just do this. They're
I-
not doing no motions. They're just doing this. Look at
It's
this.
true.
Using
And-
the index. Yo, my anti-air.
So
I'm
hard,
like,
so
baby.
hard to anti-air. Oh, my anti-air is so slow.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I do feel bad though, because when you see the character jump out the corner and like the lariat clearly is supposed to hit, but you see the fist like spin around their body, I'm just like,
Animation-wise, sure, it feels
yeah,
bad.
animation-wise.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm
I
just
get
like,
that.
come on, that was a little weird.
I don't know, man. I can't. You just pressing L2, bro.
You got
can't
no
remember.
sympathy for them. Okay.
I can't remember if it was Lazarus or like one of the EU homies, I think, was just like, you know, once I realized that Lariat was just a button or 2 buttons or whatever, I stopped feeling bad about the keeps complaining about how slow it is. Like, I'm sorry. Like, being able to bypass that, you have a modern anti-air, bro.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have a modern anti-air.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, we're getting an update from Mother Base right now. It looks like we're going to have a 1-round loss for Kobayan going into this next match. And we're going to try to also mirror the meter that we saw in that previous match where the technical difficulty occurred. So I believe the count is 1-0 right now, right?
Yeah,
in terms
Kobayan
of games,
won the first game, yeah.
So it's going to be 1-0 in the next game, which is game 2 for Higuchi. Yes. Okay, that's what we're looking at right now.
Right, Higuchi's going to take this win for the first round. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I never even seen that.
Bro, the flex?
I mean, we don't really see time overs like that.
That's true. I feel like he should gain meter for doing that.
That was cool.
Imagine. They'll get back to the obstacle course. 3 booms right here. Sonic boom, Sonic boom.
Well, we're seeing way more sonic booms now.
I mean, he's not jumping. You gotta get the. Let me see a jump. I mean, his jump medium kick is really good against those, especially if you like kind of like guess when a Sonic boom is coming.
Yeah,
he tried there.
And Higuchi didn't throw the fireball autopilot, right? He made sure.
Oh, that's gonna combo. See, Zangief got combos. They gave him that. It's a new combo that he got. Nice block. Ooh, upside down kick. Maybe the standing heavy punch will start working out right there.
Higuchi does seem a bit more aggressive now.
Yeah, we're not really seeing stand light kicks a lot from Kobayan. I think it's because the Sonic boom is kind of controlling that situation.
Yeah. That's why I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing that Fierce a little bit more.
Okay, go for more booms right here.
That was crazy work.
Nice interruption with the crouch short there.
Oh, that's gonna. His close is all jab.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
going for the ender right here. We're cashing out.
Oh, yeah.
Not
He
enough.
didn't have the OD Borscht Dynamite anymore.
Oh, he's jumping back. Okay. Yeah, maybe Sonic Blade? No, we don't even go for Sonic Blade at all.
Oh, he tried the counter punch. Oh! He was so close to trading with that Sonic boom
Yeah, he
with
was
the
very,
stadium punch, bro.
very close to the trade.
Oh.
That was huge.
Oh man, but nice stuff from Higuchi with that incredibly slow sonic boom because he recognized that Kobayan was trying to do the neutral jumps over them.
Yeah.
Trying to avoid that chip damage.
You know what I like about Higuchi? He's not using DI. What a guess. All right, here we go. We got to go for the OD.
Oh,
this time we go for regular throw.
Yeah, plus 30 off that battle.
Okay.
There's that SPD.
There's SPD. We might see more wake up OD flash kicks now from Higuchi.
Wow, the wake up crouch but she really lapped that one out.
Oh, misses the anti-air empty jump. Let's go. Because if you press medium kick or any button, then the stand medium kick from Gaio would have hit.
100%.
Nice recognition from Kobayan there to do the empty jump.
Yeah, that was
Full screen again.
Full screen again using Sonic Blade enhancer. No stand like it. I think he. Oh, running bear, but not OD though. Upside down kick cooking.
Good dragon suplex. Shouts Kenny Omega.
Yeah, I think he's like at PAX right now.
Yeah, most def. Cutting promos up against Xavier Woods.
Yeah. Ooh, back heavy kick again. That's such a great advancing normal. Almost got the jump in though. Oh my god! What a reaction!
Yeah, don't try to neutral jump against me. That actually did a good chunk of damage too.
No, the level 1 does so much damage with Zangief. If you can make a read, oh my god, level 2. Now, okay, do we go for the? Yeah, we're gonna go for the combo. We're not gonna go for damage. We're gonna go for Oki setup.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, nice!
He burned himself out with the drive reversal.
That's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially he has level 2 on deck if he wants to install it.
Yeah, or if he jumps, he can do level 3.
Yeah.
Right? Oh my god!
He didn't get it out that time, and he made him block into the headbutt. Kobayan 2-1 lead.
It was a delayed headbutt too. He was able to get that counter hit because I think Higuchi just naturally on defense did a delayed light.
Yeah.
Because there was a slight pause after the jump.
Yeah, I think it was delay light, or maybe he delayed button because he was like, what if Higuchi did level 1 and level 3 in that situation? Right? Because once you lose your charge, you can't do the super. You can't mash out the super.
Yeah.
He doesn't have, the guy doesn't have the privilege of mashing out supers in burnouts, right? You have to kind of time your supers.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just like that, it's 2-1 Kobayan.
Man, the Zangief player told me this is a bad match, and they lied to me. I feel like even though Higuchi is throwing plasma the whole entire time, Kobayan controls the neutral. He's controlling the pace of where the players are going to be.
Yeah.
Corner, mid-screen, wherever.
It feels like Higuchi's been the most successful when he's got a bit more aggressive, right? Just so he doesn't let Kobayan determine the pace of the match.
No flash kick there. Surprisingly, that's a punish counter. Crouch game kick.
Like the side, and it might be a little bit shooken.
Oh, crouch heavy punch. Yeah, drive rush go to the knee. Nice. I love that. Again. What do we call that, Riz? Is that spine buster?
Oh, yeah, that's the spine buster party all day.
First neutral jump on the whip SBD there.
Yeah, that was big damage, too. 3-piece combo.
Oh, for real.
Scary right there.
Yeah, good tech. Good anti-air. Control the space. Almost got that sweep out. Nice.
Gal is doing crazy work right now.
OD flash kick to Fala.
Higuchi's actually has a really good strategy right now. If he sees that you're gonna perfect parry the boom, his focus is reacting to what you're doing automatically.
Yeah.
So your best option now, if I was Kobayan, is like, don't perfect parry the boom, just jump. Because he's flow charting regular parries into boom.
That's facts. That's a good point. Oh, and even then, I love that switch up, right? It just a dash up into the crouch medium punch instead of just going into the Sonic Boom game. And again, the heavy kick, he's starting to stay aggressive like we talked about. And it's gone so much better for him. And we saw that all kinds throughout this tournament so far, right? A lot of people now, instead of just tapping parry, they'll hold parry and then they'll try to drive rush out to avoid the punish counter throw. But because of that, players are just adjusting and hitting normals to stop the drive rush.
So good.
Yeah.
That's so dangerous now, man.
Yeah.
So dangerous. Ooh, with punish, no flash kick again. I wonder if it's like maybe too far in that situation.
And Higuchi.
Not with the sweep.
Yeah, the sweep.
Yeah, Gal has always been Gal has been a problem for me ever since
Get off of
Street Fighter 2.
Really feels like Higuchi has found his groove
Street
now,
Fighter
man.
4, he really annoyed the crap out of me.
Yeah.
there. That was a really interesting answer because I feel like it almost
I feel like in
missed.
this one I have a better chance.
100% it did.
Them Sonic Boom combinations
I mean,
come in clutch.
This is starting to look like a bad match for Zangief.
That's what I'm saying. What? See, now he's trying to use more stand heavy punches and everything. He jumped. That's a neutral jump again, but a little bit too far. Nice back dash punish on that. Level 1.
That was an
Goodness.
awful punish.
Yes, that was so good. Most people would just do sweep in that situation.
Exactly.
Right? Match point for Higuchi.
Just like that. That was so quick.
Oh, man, and you talked about that, right? Stuffing the upside down kick with the light kick.
That was so good because it was counter hit. He saw those counter hit using crouch medium punch as the combo.
Yeah.
Nice confirm off the stand medium punch to the target combo, keeping Higuchi in the corner. Nope, no jumping out.
Cancel?
Yep.
Nice.
OD Force Dynamite.
Man, it's crazy we haven't seen one wake-up OD flash kick from Higuchi.
Man,
Not
is he saving
one.
it? Is he saving it for this 5
Yeah.
round?
Oh
I see
yeah,
it now.
What if
definitely
Kobayan lost it,
indeed.
though?
I know, bro. Oh, my goodness.
'Cause he's
Charlie
jumping a
and
lot.
Gal went crazy at Street Fighter 5.
No stand light kick right there. Yeah, that's gonna combo.
Enough for the low forward to combo, yep.
Yeah. A little close. Too far for that one, but he is one level 3 away from winning.
He might just do it
No,
right
that's
here.
it. Yeah.
Kobayan
Oh,
finds the jump
there we
in.
go.
Somehow, some way, surviving the guile and going on into losers.
For the loyal fans right there, baby. For the loyal fans.
So again, in my opinion, the way that turned around at the end, Higuchi got on match point, and then he started playing defensive again. It felt like obviously Kobayan had really good gambits at round start to take control early, but it felt like Higuchi was willing to just back it up instead of trying to stay aggressive again, whether it be with the far heavy kick, whether it be with the frequent sonic booms. It felt like to me he was like, okay, one round away, now it's time to play safe again, and I felt like that's where it got away from him.
I mean, I feel like that very last round, he actually got checked on the upside down kick. Like, he started doing more normals,
It was
right?
more like the round before the last round. Yeah.
And then the Kobayan just snowballed as
Yeah.
per what Zangief does, right? But that was a sick juggle off the OD lariat.
Yes, it was really good. It's also, I think, maybe like he played passive last round because like Kobayan had level 3.
Oh, that's
so
a good
like
point, too.
You get more
he
scared.
couldn't throw booms anymore at
true.
that point, right? He couldn't just like he has to think about throwing booms because
Yeah.
now level 2 is a factor in that situation. That's why he was like walking back, but then that's also why Kobayan's walking forward because that's what Zangief players like to do, just walk you to the corner, and then now you're a sitting duck in that situation, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that was a really good match. Another 3-2 in that situation.
Yeah. We're seeing a lot of 3-2s here, and I love just seeing the back and forth with the adaptation and whatnot. So we're watching the replay up on the big screen there. So sorry.
You know
if I'm
what?
just
I always
looking
wondered
over
in the
there.
back of my
That
mind,
level 1 super
You can
again on the
appreciate-
neutral jump.
You could
what
appreciate
did
good
Justin's
gameplay.
face
That's
look
the
like
thing.
when
I
the
feel like
official
what we saw
Evo
was we didn't see
moment
Zangief
actually
flowchart
happened?
a little bit too much on SPDs as Oki. That's the most important part. He kind of like picked his spots when to do as counter hits. He did like here and there, but we didn't really see a classic like, oh, every time I put you in a +4 headbutt, let me do SPD,
Yeah.
right? So he didn't do it too much, but the times he did do it, Higuchi neutral jumps.
Yep.
So it was like good play on both sides.
Yeah, I think that's what was really cool about the set 100%. Like, the only flowchart we ever really saw was, like, the Sonic Boom a little bit, and as soon as that got exposed, he stopped flowcharting into it, right? So because of that, it was a lot of conscious decision-making, constant adjustments as well. Very impressive losers round 1 match between Higuchi and Kobayan. Now, Kobayan's going to be moving on to fight Akira in losers quarterfinals.
Yeah, and then we're going to see NL versus Lashar, Korea versus Korea.
That's next, yeah.
Yeah.
That one's exciting.
I'm kind of curious. We're obviously going to see Akuma from NL's side.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Lashar, is it only Terry, or are we going to see Ed or Mai, like you mentioned earlier?
Maybe we'll see the Terry first.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
see
why
how
I kinda
the
wonder
Terry
what in the
does.
world
And
his
once
face look
Terry-
like.
If he's not
Because
doing
there
well
have
with
been
Terry,
moments
that's
where
when
that
I think we're gonna see the Ed or the Mai come out from Lashar.
that
Terry kind of hits hard, though. You know
He
what I mean?
does. Against Akuma, too.
He hits
The
kinda hard.
Buster Wolf and then the
Come
follow-up,
on.
if he has all 3 bars.
there
and
are
some drive
moments
hitter.
on
He hits kinda
YouTube when
hard.
that moment
The
has
juggles
happened
are
again.
insane,
Yeah.
right? And also
From him playing the same
probably
game,
best
that
burnout
moment
sequence-
happened
probably the best
in.
burnout
There we
sequence
go.
in this game now.
With crack shoot,
Yeah,
yeah.
like crack
Oh,
shoot and everything,
yeah,
right?
100%.
So
I had to slow my
it's
brain
gonna
down. I
be
was trying to move too
interesting.
quick.
Especially like Akuma, who loves to throw fireballs as like his ground game. But the thing is with Terry, I just do OD Power Wave. Guess what? I control this space, baby. I control this now.
Now
And
you
I
gotta
wonder,
deal with
I
my
actually
approach.
haven't seen too much come from Lashar, though, but like the bird knuckle in the neutral, when it's so properly spaced, especially when you're walking forward or walking back, it catches people a lot of times.
It does. But I think it's like, it's still risky because what if they walk forward and it actually successfully blocked it, and then
And
you
you're
did
super negative?
Yeah, you're super negative, or it's punishable.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the thing you have to watch out for too. Right.
And we know Akuma makes everybody else look like they got Akuma health too with the damage he outputs.
It's
so
true, it's
It's gonna
true.
be very scary. Yeah, in my mind, I'm feeling like this is gonna be similar to what we saw with Ryukichi and Momochi, where you try either the Terry or the Mai first, and then fall back on the Ed if it doesn't work out how you want it to. Because I do think Ed is just potent in general up against like the Shoto archetype, having that range where they like to play at, having the fireball counters. We're gonna find out now.
I see the
Oh, we're getting
fans,
the
I see the
Mai.
fans.
Wow.
Oh boy.
All right, we're gonna see how the Mai's gonna do against Mr. Goki himself. And oh, we got the white version. Okay.
I mean, that's a nice costume.
Yeah, that's a classic CVS2 outfit.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
Immediate perfect parry coming from Lashar.
Yo, he is aggressive. You know, compared to
Damn.
Momochi, he's definitely way more aggressive.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah.
he
Oh,
already used
yeah.
2 drive rushes to get in.
Yeah, he's still healthy. Look at that.
Yeah, already has NL in the corner.
Yeah, comboing with the Shinobi Bachi. Almost got the counter hit confirmed there.
This smothering, suffocating
Mai
pressure
is
right
so
now.
dangerous
Yeah,
in Street
trying to
Fighter
just
6. It's
make Ed
insane.
constantly think about something.
The confirm off the stand jab over there?
Yeah,
was
look at
clean.
that. Jab, 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 and the stand fears.
God,
He might not need to bring out another character
I
with the way that
know.
round went.
So this looked like a very bad matchup.
This is my first like top 8 Evo top 8.
This looked like a very bad matchup for Akuma.
Right? I think he takes a while to get heat up.
Absolutely.
straight into level 1 just to get those charges. Spending one of them here.
Look at that Stanford attacking drive gauge. Nice.
Oh.
Use the forward normal, but guess what? The Sharp predicted it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he committed to that target combo off that, honestly.
Look at the damage on that. You have to wake up. Yep, you had to wake up. It's either throw or get burned out. You choose. You're poison, and we got stocks.
Wow. I love that. He's even using the counter poke and hand spin
Yep.
from Lashar to try to get him at the max range.
Nice block. Oh, standing heavy kick. Yeah, such a great normal. Throwing the control send again.
Man.
Love this from Lashar as well.
Yeah,
He
it
had
is
the
a
stocks,
bad
and he didn't
matchup
just
for
rely on
Akuma.
that, right? Like you saw sprinkling in the roundhouses.
Yep.
Because a lot of the time I see people get stocks and then they're just throwing the fans.
Wasting all of it.
Yeah, legitimately, right? So I love the fact that Lashar was switching up the game, made him think about other things, and then went back to the fan to close it out. Super good.
Nice. The charge fan almost got the combo
Well,
afterwards.
if he got that juggle,
Okay, yep.
that would have been insane. Okay.
Force the restand. Frame kill into throw. Dash throw again. Dash throw 2 more times, maybe? No, we're going to go for low this time. Almost got a counter hit from the OD fan again.
Yeah,
Oh,
Okay, back throw.
of course.
Let's go. Akuma, maybe. NL, your turn. Oh, that's not real. If you see that, you could drive impact there. Oh, he didn't charge it. He didn't
Jeez.
charge it.
Like you said, right? When you see that, you get the eye, immediately put it in NL's head, and he's
Yeah.
like, now I'm not going to charge it, brother.
That was crazy. He did the first one. He's like, oh, you think I'm going to do the second one? Psych, got you.
He heard you, Justin. He's like, this guy thinks he can DI me? Nah, I'm not going to do the charge one.
Lashar, very, very smart, man. And then again, NL, thinking he wanted that back throw to play Lashar back into the corner again. He's not going to let him have it. Couple of frame kills with the jabs, and we still rolling.
Lashar has so much momentum on his side right now. It's just I don't know how NL, like, just like that, we're already 2-0 with Lashar. Like,
Yeah.
NL's going to have to find a way to find his footing in the neutral.
Jeez.
He's always in the corner. He's really getting, like, he's losing the neutral, and he's also getting put in the corner way too much.
Yeah.
Way too much.
Yeah, Street Fighter 6 is automatically 3 out of 5 if I remember correctly.
Walk up crouch, medium kick. Like this range has been plaguing NL. He cannot find anything. Every time he tries to walk forward with the Akuma and press something, he gets counter hit by that crouch medium kick or runs into a fan.
Yeah, it's that, or it's just the OD fan. Because like anytime Akuma throws fireball, even though it's Akuma's fireball super fast in this game, if she sees that you throw a fireball, she responds with OD fireball.
Yeah.
It's gonna break the fireball, hit you. She gets a free drive rush. She gets a full combo for it.
Yep.
So she wins the neutral game by exposing you, but to big damage.
I never knew that beforehand, but I know it now.
She's gonna get even better advantage because it's gonna be right behind the fireball.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Good hit confirm with a standing medium punch target combo.
Good stuff from NL. This is the first time he has Lashar in the corner. But Lashar, with the delayed crouch jab, actually gets a counter hit and another counter hit off the low forward.
Yeah, we side switching with that Shinobi bot.
Oh, nice.
Never mind.
Man, Lashar, he was feeling it right there, right? He was kind of just letting the flow state take over, thinking every single answer was going to be correct. Good job, NL, cutting that off at the pass.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if NL can keep the momentum right there. Oh,
I mean, NL's still playing pretty slow in general. He's just finding that button right there. Nice stuff.
Yeah, the forward heavy punch. Again, the low, but this time the low forward has been blocked though, right?
Yeah, felt like the first time, honestly.
No, that's the wrong. Oh, it's okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
I always forget that the bocce right there, it could be used as like a kind of like a meaty setup.
Yeah.
So you drop the combo and it become meaty in that situation.
That was a nice catch. That was a nice catch.
Spin on purpose as well to get NL to try to whip punish shit. And it's
Starting to realize like he started to do stuff to actually fake them out.
Good. Yep. Go for the ODDP right there, the Ryujin.
That's the one thing I never liked. Like, why did that look like he hit,
chipped out, maybe?
but then it doesn't?
Look at that. We're throwing the fans, baby. Up DP. Like, that is checkmate.
The crouch medium kick success rate, I mean, it has to be above 90%. Like, I remember one being blocked.
Yeah, I only saw one being blocked as well, too. The low. Okay, this time we go to fireball. Yeah, that's going to combo, counter hit, spend the level 1, activate, put the stocks up. Again, the DP. And there's a punish counter, too.
Yeah, he did press something in the air.
Okay, gets a combo, spend level 1, gets the extra damage, plus the restock.
Oh, boy, it's looking long for Mans right now. Of course, drive rush out of the corner into back throw.
Hold on. He also has Demon available now.
Oh,
that's going to hurt.
Nice.
We're not going to cash out on the super yet, right? We don't need to at this point.
Yeah, he's going to hold on to a little. Oh, never mind. He actually is going to use the CA.
Yeah, I guess maybe because he was already low on drive gauge, right?
Yeah. We might do the level 1 here.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, you do meaty fireball, I would say. Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. So,
That's smart stuff from NL.
Yeah.
No DP? What? Yo, DP would have went through the fan and anti-air her.
He was
He's
still
scared. He was scared.
Yeah, the fan. Oh, the dive bomb. It's a super
That was
Lashar.
that's safe.
What is wrong with you, bro?
Bro, that's safe?
Oh! The dive bomb looks like it'd be super negative, and it almost never is.
No.
Jeez.
I'll double check. I'll double check.
That was crazy.
He had a stock?
Maybe.
Maybe it's because it's powered up. It's only
Yeah,
like -2,
Akuma and
-3.
Mai, not a good
Double check
matchup.
right now. I'll do some double checking right now.
Because
Bad matchup for Akuma.
Man.
Great for Mai, though. Great for Mai, though.
And Lashard,
Yeah,
he knows,
that's punishable,
right?
right?
Like, he was like, yeah, you think it's punishable.
Oh man, that was cheeky. That was a knowledge check.
I got knowledge check there.
Yeah.
Man, that was a really good level 1 there. And I feel like Lashard usage, I know a lot of times Mai's are like, yeah, you got to keep using level 1s, and a lot of Mai's don't really do level 1s. They just go for throws and everything, or only use level 1s where they're close to the corner because it combos. But Lashard did like 4 like level 1s in like 1 game.
Yeah.
That's like crazy. It's beautiful.
Well, we actually saw. I feel like we saw that in Momochi too.
Yeah.
Like he actually every single round he was able to activate a level 1.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
round he activated 2 level 1s. So
Yeah.
it's just but you can see the clear difference between how Lashard and Momochi plays. Like Lashard just I feel like he really used Mai's buttons and her like the way that her mental stack is against you.
That is crazy work. The range is just on his phone right now, just not even.
So when he plays Chun-Li, I
Feels
feel like
not
Mai and
even
Chun-Li
paying
have, like,
attention
these
yet.
interesting similarities that they're like hit and run, damaging characters. So it's like he's comfortable playing that style. Where Momochi doesn't really play the Chun-Li too often. He's kind of more of like a Ken player,
Yep.
right? And it's not. I think Lashard, when it comes to it, it fits them a lot more.
Yeah,
Don't know what happened with
he
that,
was
but
pressing
okay.
some buttons. That was like counter hit, counter hit, counter hit, and he was getting so much mileage off the low forward too.
Yeah, and from what I can tell, when he does have a stock, the dive kick is at worst -5. So obviously that is still
If it's
punishable.
below.
Yeah, but like it goes back to what I said, where it really is kind of funky with Mai's dive kick. Like you think like it's hitting you high enough to where it's more negative than it is.
Yeah.
I'm not really great at discerning when it's gonna be that negative or not yet. But
I
yeah,
mean, we might see it here. Look
Yeah.
at it.
yeah, in the replays.
Yeah, the replays right here because this is the game. No, this is
It's
the next
round after, yeah.
yeah.
It's the round after where we see it, but
Yeah.
most definitely it's something we can go over. And obviously, again, Mai, one of the newer characters, but a lot of people are prepared for her at EVO Japan. You had to be if you expected to win this
Look
tournament,
at
to
that
be honest.
checkmate.
Here we go. We're about to see it right here.
Yeah, because he was like, oh, I'm scared for my life right here, right? He could have ODDP there, and then would have won that set.
Oh, and it was with his last stock too.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh.
Right, and he wasn't even burnt out in that situation too. So that's
Yeah.
why, like, and then it was like, oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's my turn, right?
I mean, on paper, it's his turn.
It's
It's
my
just not
turn.
punishable.
Oh man, that was a really good display right there because I think everyone would have pressed the button right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah, that
No
was
doubt about it.
expert play from Lashard. Unfortunately, I know it gets eliminated, but hey, his first top 8 and hopefully many more after, right?
And like it feels like a lot of time we're all used to minus frames into an invincible move as
Yeah.
fighting game players, right? But again, that's the freshness of Mai, and still a very unorthodox situation to have that happen to you off of a dive kick. So I really like him taking advantage of that situation, even when we know about it as fighting game players. That still hasn't come up enough in Street Fighter 6 specifically with Mai to get got like that.
Yeah. I actually think that was the first dive kick we saw Lashard do, right? I didn't really see too many dive kicks outside of that.
Yeah, I didn't see too many dives. Yeah, in general.
Might have been 1 or 2 before
Yeah,
that.
it
At
might
most,
be.
maybe
No,
none at
well,
all.
I would say that's the first neutral one because he did a lot for combos.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
For a neutral one.
but we don't count combos.
No,
right?
no,
That's
no.
that's not part of that
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, I think in that situation where you like usually you see the bust out with like ODDP, but because it's burnt out, you're like, oh yeah, he can't do anything.
Yeah.
But you see the bracket right here. Winners finals Ryukichi versus Maradi. We're not going to see that just yet. We're going to go to losers round 2. Akira versus Kobayan. You mentioned, Sherry, that Akira did have to beat a Zangief to make it into this top 8. So it's definitely familiar. But it is Kobayan, best Zangief that a lot of people have said. And on the other side, Momochi versus Lashard. This is a crazy one. I feel like this can go
That's a coin flip.
anyway.
It's like who's gonna play what character?
Yeah.
Because they have
Yeah.
two. They would both play either Ed or Mai, or maybe Lashard is gonna bust out Terry.
Yeah,
Who
we
knows?
could definitely see that. I don't know, man. I feel a little bit bad for the Ed players, though, because those are like the Ed gods, and I don't think we're going to see them play Ed at least to start. But maybe by the end of the set we will. But,
Yeah.
of course, we are going to get to Kobayan versus Akira first, right? The Zangief versus the Kami. Always, I feel like a volatile matchup when it comes to the discourse of the Street Fighter over the course of the different games. Everybody feels like either Kami, a lot of people think Kami wins, but then Zangief wins as well. So I feel like this has always been one that has the community split when it comes to who has the advantage in the matchup.
It's tough. I think you see the crowd. Look at that. Everyone's just sitting. This is looking like SBO
I don't
status
even know
right
if
here.
he has a spot to sit. Look at him just shaking. You know, he's probably sitting the whole time. He's got to stand up and stretch between the matches. Okay. Next
I
year
don't know.
review. But yeah, everyone's so excited to watch the Street Fighter 6 matches, and this one's going to be a good one. As you mentioned, like there's a discourse between like the Zangief and the Cammy players,
Yeah,
right?
I don't know
think
what the
historically-
consensus is in this game, really.
I think most people think it is in Zangief's favor.
Okay.
But again, the way that Akira plays is not really like the traditional type of Cammy where you're kind of sprinkling in dive kicks to catch the buttons, because that's not really how Zangief would play in general.
Dude, for real, it seemed like
but
he
the
was
way-
about to make
again,
a comeback
Akira's
and
playing
everything,
against
and like he had
Hibachi,
figured something
it's the
out and
bag
got
of
it worked
tricks
out,
that
and
kinda got in
it just
Hibachi's
straight
head,
up,
yeah.
it just straight up
Usually
went
you have
all
to kinda,
wrong.
Like, see if you can stop hooligans and everything, or the spin knuckles in the corner. So that's going to be something if Kobeon can react to it.
Yeah.
But I would say that one thing that Zangief players have advantage over Cammy is that he doesn't have a wake up ODDP. So that means
Yes,
if he baits it out, it's going to hurt a lot,
yeah.
right? So it's at least 40 to 50% of a punish counter combo, especially coming from Zangief, right? Crouching heavy punch into drive rush knee, hell stab into whatever you
I was
want.
gonna say, am I gonna see the wheel kick to get the juggle?
Oh, there you could be the forward heavy kick version, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different options where Zangief gets a big punish. While if Cammy gets a big punish, it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, Zangief can afford it, but I don't know if Cammy can afford it.
For sure, I definitely get that perspective, and obviously I think a lot of the time people think Zangief has the advantage in this matchup because Cammy has to go forward, right?
Yeah.
Has to come to Zangief, and that's exactly what Zangief wants out of everybody, for you to get close to him. But to go back to your point about the ODDP, Zangief don't have no reversal. So if you do get knocked down, the outright punish in that moment might not be a lot, but Cammy can definitely snowball you and never let you play again.
Facts. I mean, your only guaranteed punish or similar or your most best punish is wake up level 3.
Yeah.
That's literally all you have. Or you're gonna like gamble a perfect parry, because the thing is, when I see Zangief players struggle, they get stringed up.
Yeah.
And eventually you're going to try to hold up. And, you know, your mental stack eventually breaks. You're like, oh, man, I'm getting just mauled, right? So I need to do something. But then the strings are just too much at that point, right?
Yeah.
All these jabs and everything. It all leads to knockdown. Guess what? Puts you back in the same scenario. So it really comes down to what kind of reads will Kobeon have on defense with perfect parry, just wake-up drive reversal. We'll see.
Yeah, and when we were watching Akira play against Mena earlier, we saw that he was not afraid to blow his meter. Like, when he got the 6 bars back, he did button, dry rush, even though none of them hit, and he only had a sliver left of his dry rush. So I feel like he's willing to – it's kind of like Noah. Like, he's willing to spend the meter and burn himself out as long as he stays on the offense.
I just feel like it just might be tough. Kobeon, it doesn't seem like he'll crack that easily.
No.
I mean, he just beat a Guile.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'd rather fight a Cammy any day.
Yeah, 100%,
that.
right? That is like the opposite end of the spectrum where we're talking about, where Guile has all the tools to never approach you. Cammy has to. So very interested in seeing that. But to be fair, that's when we saw Higuchi have success against Kobeon, when he got aggressive, when he got the approach going. So we'll see if Kobeon can maybe get overwhelmed here, or if he'll be ready as well for what Cammy's going to bring to the table. Obviously, his mindset is definitely going to switch to more of that, be prepared for a Cammy to rush you down. So I want to see how quick his reactions will be, like the dive kick, right? Is he going to be able to lariat the dive kick consistently or not? A bunch of different answers that we're going to be able to see.
Totally. The dive kick is like the X factor.
Yeah.
He's not,
100%.
they're not lariating the
Especially OD dive kick.
Yeah.
That's the X factor right there, right?
100%.
Especially if he's trying to like buffer like stand light kick or crouch medium kick.
Yeah.
But standing medium punch is very good against dive kick. If you just press
It
it beats
From the range,
the range it beats dive kick in general.
That's a great point.
It's actually a good button to use overall.
Yeah, that's like one of the big things I think. A big privilege to have against Cammy specifically is like because the Cammy's always like dive kick, whether it's after your block string or after their block string. If you have a reversal button that will stuff that startup with a dive kick, that's huge, right?
Yeah.
I think the medium punch for Zangief does exactly that. I think he's got a couple other tools that will do that as well.
Right, and there's counterplay to Zangief's stand medium punch if you're Cammy, because her crouch medium punch is also fantastic as well.
Yeah,
So if you're
for
buffering
sure.
from a range where you're just doing buffering, crouch medium punch, and a heavy kick spiral arrow, that's also going to beat Zangief's standing medium punch, right? So it's going to be, I feel like chess after chess after chess in this situation. So
This should be an exciting match, 100%.
I was gonna say it'd be godlike to see usage of like level 2 and level 1, because I haven't seen Akira really do it. But sometimes Cammys do like the whiff dive kick in front of you to base some type of anti or something from you, and then you can level 2 that for sure. But that's a hard read.
That's true. I mean,
But Zangiefs are known for the hard reads.
the hard read right here is OD running bear
I
grab
was gonna
right
say,
now.
do you think he's gonna
It's
do
coming.
OD?
We're going back.
It's coming, baby.
Oh boy, this about to get good.
Watch.
I'm
Come on,
locked
watch.
in.
See, look. Bet. Ha! Oh, man. It would have worked. Look,
I believe every time, though. I really do.
Would it have worked?
He stood on the ground.
Well, he did low forward.
He got
Okay, a
armor.
sweep?
Ugh.
But I get a already trying to dance on him.
Yeah, stand fierce already. I really love this. Oh, wow, the bust out without taking no headbutts. Wow, stopping the drives with sweep of all buttons.
Yo, he is staying active with the buttons right now, and even calling that out, knowing it's not a real safe jump. Wow.
As you mentioned, Justin, once Zengi starts getting smothered because he has no reversal, it's difficult for him. And
Yes.
you see Akira's like pressing sweep in neutral, low forward in neutral, and it's checked Kobayan's, like, I don't want to say random drive rushes, but it's hit him in the neutral many times so far.
No, it really is. The strings, nice drive rush cancel right there.
Maybe
Ooh,
that's the
stand
answer.
fierce.
You just got to press some buttons.
You
Maybe
do.
neutral jump roundhouse.
No, you do have to press some buttons.
I wonder what Kobayan tried right there when he got hit by the neutral jump. He was trying to like make him block something on landing or got a late anti-air.
Level 1 winner. Yo, he's not taking no headbutts,
No.
bro.
Ooh.
Meaty crouch fierce.
He's like, I'm never gonna let Zengi play. Ooh, he actually got back to the other side. That was so visually deceptive.
Yeah, we're spending level 1 again. Guess for Gabe, you're not going to wake up level 2.
No, he's not. Just stumps everything again.
Yeah, he
Akira.
might have held up again.
That was a speed run.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. He got hit by the 2 standing jabs. He was trying to get out of the corner.
No stand light kick, drive rush cancel. I think he's kind of scared. Like, oh, there it is. I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There's
Oh
that wheel
my
kick punish.
God, look at the damage, baby.
He did it again.
You
Yeah.
got to, right? Akira, that's the name of
Lord.
his game right now. He knows
Lord.
the aggression is where he's gonna win, even if it's gonna cost him time to time.
Oh my God,
Minus
yo.
3.
Rin-
Thought it was your turn.
Ringe, he heard you, bro.
Yeah,
He
legit.
heard you. He heard you.
The stand roundhouse to punish the stand. I mean, the jump roundhouse to punish the stand freeze from Kobayan.
Oh my Lord! You thought you were gonna grip me?
Wow.
Bruh.
The tricks, like you mentioned, Sherry. The tricks.
And man, and what a call out! A ballsy call out from Kobayan, waking up with the OD SPD, man. Like he tried to get him.
Bro,
Yeah,
there's that dive kick that beat the lariat.
Yeah.
Nope, you're not going to lariat against me. I feel like I'm watching an online ranked, like,
Yeah,
I don't know what's happening right block buttons into
You're
ODDP.
watching Danny Fan play. That's what. Oh, look at this. Man. Oh, yeah. I wonder what the back heavy kick's about in neutral. Like, what are you smacking with the back heavy kick?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh, string him up. String him up. That's how you beat Zangief. Look at that.
Yeah,
Anti-air.
escaping.
Anti-air again. Cross cut.
And I love going with the back medium punch first to get the corner back right. Good stuff from Kobayan, still holding up forward, but nonetheless, whip punish
Dang.
not
Oh,
far
that's
enough.
unfortunate.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. This
Oh,
time
there you
back
go.
on it.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was gonna DP again, honestly.
We might see it right here. That's why he did regular grab. He's scared of the DP.
Oh, SPD.
That's going to hurt down enough.
Oh,
Oh,
counter hit,
got
Akira.
you.
Definitely bet on Kobayan trying to bait something out onto that drive rush, right? I
Yeah,
think he
yeah.
thought he was gonna drive rush and block, trying to take his turn with a normal one whip punish there.
Oh, he was scared. That's
back.
now Kira's scared level 3. Oh, my God. Look at this. Yeah, level 1. We're going to go burn out city, baby.
Like I said,
Damn.
he is committed, bro.
Yo, 45.
Jeez, it's almost
Oh, the
half.
combo?
Oh, he thought he was going to super. That's why he held back
Yeah,
right there.
he thought the wake up level 3 was coming.
What
Oh,
if-
nice. Is this enough?
No, there's no way.
Oh,
We're
with
going to
this
jump
though.
juggle here.
Okay.
But now he gets his meter back, right? So we have to worry about the wake up again.
But, oh, he didn't believe again.
He was ready.
DI.
What a display from Kobayan. Nice way to
And we
bounce
tied it
back
all
into
up.
Game 1.
We are
That's an
tied
interesting
up.
DI from Akira. I
Golly.
wonder if he was going, like,
Dude,
if he
that
hard
was
beating,
clutch.
Maybe a stand fierce in
That
that
was so
situation.
clutch.
Stand fierce, maybe medium punch as well, too.
Yeah, I assume something that would like counter poke the roundhouse. He was
Yeah.
trying to like play that mind game and DI instead.
I think at that point, he's like, he had no choice. Because he was
Yeah.
already in such a losing situation.
Yeah. Also looking for a big reward, right, to try to bring him back in the game.
Exactly. Nice, meaty headbutt right there. Combo that health step again. Look at that. Headbutts again. And he knew he was going to hold up. Wake up ODDP? No, that's what he thought too.
This dude Kobayan, he's really getting the reads now.
Just a walk
Ooh,
of SPD.
nice grab.
I mean, the range is good.
Yeah.
The range is probably like a crouch medium.
Nice grab. Nice grab. Nice
So it's a
grab.
pretty
Let's get
good,
it. Let's
like,
get it.
tool to just throw out, especially if you're like getting Akira scared.
And in the corner, right?
Yeah.
He didn't really have much room to maneuver anyway.
Nice string right there. Standing heavy punch. Oh, what a read. That
That's
was
the
crazy.
classic.
Beating the
Yo.
CMP OS with the armor standing heavy punch was big brain.
Love seeing that whenever the geef's busted out. We are going to get the burnout, though, with the level 2.
But he's close to level 3, though. He could churn. He could churn. He could
Is he
churn.
going to churn, bro?
Churn.
Ah,
That's why he's jabbing him up. He's trying to stay away.
Go for the poke, spiral, breaking the armor, DP as the chip damage.
Jeez.
Yeah, super clean from Akira there.
Good stuff.
crazy
Good stuff.
match.
Good stuff.
Nice. Yeah, it goes for a reset. Like you mentioned Sarah, earlier, way earlier, Zangief players, instead of going for a combo, they're going to go for the reset for the headbutt.
Trying to get big reward. And they also get that drive meter regen back quicker if they try that reset for sure.
Oh, wow.
what a
What did
whip
you
punish.
hit? Was standing jab?
I think it was a stand medium kick.
Oh, well, that hit far. Oh,
Trying to stomp on her kicks, bro.
Using the Street Fighter EX
Ooh.
moves. Okay, you have level 3. Akira has level 3. I really want to see what the back heavy kick's going to hit. I so want to see it.
I wonder if that's just like a visual bait to get Kobayan to try to whip punish him.
It might be, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, my
and
God.
again, he's living and dying by the ODDP right now.
Are we going to go to level 1 burn him out?
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at the damage. Oh,
brain
50.
day.
50.
Oh, no free DI this time, though. And Akira still has another one in the chamber. Just in case Kobayan busts it out again. Oh, no.
Oh, level 1.
Ooh, got him.
Good.
Jeez.
Super six for Akira there.
Good.
He
That was
doesn't
so
get the
clutch.
Punish because
That
of
was
the
so
sweep
clutch.
and he's in burnout, right? But it is his turn, so he walks up, baits him into throw tagging, and walks back out. So good, man.
Wow.
Low forward to level 1.
Another low forward, like in the super, right?
Yeah. He's just getting those confirms. And I saw him do it against Itabashi, too. He did crouch strong into the level 3.
Okay. Wow, stand light kick beats the drive rush crouch light kick. Stand roundhouse perfect parry.
No back
Yeah,
throw.
we go for the side switch. Wow, that was kind of big. That was tricky. The setup, headbutt. At least that was at least plus 10.
Spine buster. That's plus 30.
Oh my
That one actually
God!
combo, but he did it.
I'm surprised he dropped. He didn't go for the finish the combo.
Yeah.
Look at that, man. Akira still staying active right there.
You know what I'm thinking about? I know it's 2-1 Akira, right?
Yeah.
The amount of blocked ODDPs that Kobayan has blocked and punished him. How is he losing?
Yeah, you would think that, right? But this is what we talked about. Where Akira, he has to stay aggressive, and he knows, like, and sometimes I'm gonna lose half my life to one combo.
That's crazy.
But this is still gonna be the long-term game plan for
Oh
the
my
win.
God! The
Was
floating
not
flip.
expecting that throw.
He knows. He smells it. He's at match point.
Yeah, the blood in the
DP,
water.
Go for a throw. You can still go for offense. String him up. That's right. String up Zangief. It's so good. He's trying to hit the stand medium kick again.
Yeah,
Oh my
there's-
God. Yeah, go for the pokes. Playing a little bit more safe. Yep. Go for the dive kick. The situation backdash.
Fierce, bruh.
Yeah.
Trying to put a spin to stop and just one hit of the sand medium punch at SPD.
Yeah, that's really good right there. It felt like Akira just started playing passive.
Which he can't do that, bro.
Yeah, like what happened? Like he was.
You gotta stick to what brought you to the dance
I mean,
right
maybe
now.
it's because he's scared of the level 3, you know?
Yeah, but it just, I don't know. Maybe he's just thinking, I'm in match point and now I'm all passive. That's what it feels like.
He's had level 3 before and he hasn't played like this, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh,
So
no.
reset. Okay,
Golly.
level 2.
No, something happened. Like he's like, yo, I'm about to beat him.
I mean, I think we're going to see it now.
Oh, let's see. I hope
I think
so.
he's about to wake up. I mean, he started the last round with Hooligan. He might just do EX
felt-
OD Hooligan now.
Akira better tighten up.
Yeah.
Akira better tighten up and end this
It felt
now.
like he gave the control to somebody else.
Yeah, see, now he's, I think, finding himself a little bit more. Yeah, that's more what we're used to seeing from Akira in this set so far.
Now look, he's holding
Oh,
back.
no,
He is
bro.
scared. You see?
Yeah.
He's not aggressive anymore. Something happened.
Tell you, man. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, hold on. We get something started. Get the offense. String him up. Text the throw. Kobayan looking good. Oh, that's a punish.
Wow.
But wrong punish. I'm surprised he didn't sweep back or even crouch medium punch.
Yeah, just got a low forward over there. We're seeing like the back dashes, and he's going back into the neutral, but we're not. He finally gets a whip punish on that.
Oh, yeah.
Something happened. I'm telling you. I don't know. Akira's a little bit scared. I think he's in the situation.
Oh, this is huge, though.
Okay, spend the level 3. Calm yourself. Attack the drive gauge. Think about your next sequences.
This is a massive gap in drive gauge, right? Because he didn't use a drive rush cancel. He just went right into the level 3.
Oh my God. Does Kobayan do a hit confirm level 2 though?
Oh,
Crouch
yeah.
medium punch. No anti-air. Level 2 would kill.
Got him.
Yeah,
Punish.
oh, it's close. It's close.
It's not. It's not dead.
It
It's not
started with
dead.
a light into a drive rush cancel, so Cammy's alive just barely.
Yeah, he's gonna jab. He's gonna jab it out. Jab it out.
Oh, Spiral there. Oh.
Yeah, drive rush right into it.
I'm telling you,
Cheapers.
something happened. Like, you know what I mean?
He was like, I'm about to win, and he just started playing passive,
Yeah.
bro. It's something that we kind of saw similarly with Gucci. Like I said, he
All right,
switched up the aggression.
See, even he knows. He's like, yo, what happened?
Yeah, he's like,
I was
bro.
cooking him.
Maybe he spent all that because those first 2 games were so heavy in the adrenaline. Like I'm talking about, you did.
Oh, you see him pound his chest? Oh, wait a minute.
I'm telling you, dude, this is nerves. This is literally nerves at the beginning.
Oh my God, it's like,
I'm pumped up.
yes, let's
This
go.
man, Kobe,
And Kira's
grabbed
like,
his
what
chest
in the
and
world
pounded
happened?
it, bro.
I mean,
Oh,
Kobayashi
man.
was like, I don't care how many ODPs
like-
you're going to do on me. I am going to keep going
no.
for it.
Yeah, this can't be.
So that's how I want my Zengi players to be. Like beating their chest in the middle of the set. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Akira's playstyle, it's so hard to like be 100% committed to it because in your mind you're just like, what if he blocks?
Excuse me.
I think on ranked match he 100% plays like that though.
Yeah.
But here it's just like I'm telling you, usually he plays as well, but it's just he never gets the victory at the end. Eventually something happens.
It's a volatile playstyle, but you have to commit to it till the end if that's what you're gonna do. If you start switching it up, you're gonna second guess, you're gonna hesitate, and all of that will lead to losses.
Yeah,
Spine buster
for
right
sure.
there.
We're seeing it here now.
Wake up ODDP? Yeah,
Yep.
of course.
You smelled it.
Of course.
Bro, but you have to live or die by the ODDP. That's what got you this far.
That was the obvious.
That was
Man.
the obvious one. But I mean, like in the neutral, like all the other times.
Yep,
like,
Akira's out of there.
Oh, the
Akira is
reset.
out of it.
Like-
The nerves are hitting him hard, right? Look at this.
It got so close.
He might ODDP again.
Don't give him a double perfect in the last game.
Oh my! Oh, that's right,
he
Cherry.
waited. Oh no, there it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Nonetheless,
But this is it.
Level 2, yeah.
What a comeback!
That's
Akira
over with.
Couldn't finish the job. There it is.
Man.
You're next, fam.
Oh,
I'm telling you, bro.
pop-off.
the pop-off.
Damn, I seen the veins in the biceps, B.
You see, I'm telling you, it hit. It finally hit him.
Yeah, I did.
He was like, oh my God, this is about to be the highest place I ever got.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm about to win. I'm about to beat Kobayashi.
Exactly. And then something happened where it's like, I fell apart.
Yeah, so I think when it comes to big stages and big tournaments and whatnot, a lot of the time when players start playing the game, it kind of all melts away, right? They're like, this is what I do every day. I train for this. Like, this is my comfort zone, playing the game. But then that reality hit him, like you said. One round away, he was playing so well. I think all of that started flooding in. He stopped thinking about the game as much as he usually does. Just cracked,
You know
man.
what it came down to? He ran out of Jamie's install.
Yeah,
When they activated
exactly.
level 2 and it just ran out at the wrong time.
Yeah.
He went back to
Jeez.
level 1 instantly, bro.
Yeah, because that very last sequence, like when Kobayan had did the drive rush into the SPD, for sure an ODTP would have came out if it was within the first 2 games. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's when Akira was dominating.
Yeah.
This is like, I'm not going to let you reset me. It's not happening. Whether it be a super and ODTP, I am not letting you get this reset 50-50 on me.
I really like the way you put it because it is a very liquid courage play style,
Yes,
right?
yes,
And it really
yes.
felt like my man just sobered up at the end and was like, what am I doing? And
I mean, you could tell when the cameras panned to him, he's just like, I don't know what to do anymore.
yeah, bro.
Like something just happened. He's like, the confidence is gone, everything about the gameplay, because he was playing so fast, so fast, and then he just played like the slowest person in the world,
started
walked himself back in the
backdashing.
corner, and like he was walking back and jumping back on Zangief's wake up when he didn't have level 3, he had level 1. So it's just like.
Why would you not put that
like,
pressure on
stay
him?
in there.
Yeah,
What?
stay in. Even if you do meaty throw, the worst thing that can happen is tech throw. If he jumps, you recover, you get cross cut. Either way, you're a total advantage in that situation. There's no reason for you to jump back and in there in general.
And that's
Yeah.
what we saw how he played at the beginning, right? Like in the corner, he was little whiff it, and then he would anti-air, dash back under, keep the corner, go for it again. You jump out of DPU, like he was just flowing. But yeah, man, unfortunate for sure.
Oh man, you know what? I know the nerves are hitting, but you know what? I'm not nervous because I'm on the couch. Because shout out to Zennies for letting me seeing the screen right now. I got my Zennies right now, right here. So you can, if you want your own Zennies, you can save 10% off site-wide. Visit Zenny.com and use the code EVOJapan at checkout. Look at this. I got these blue frames. These are also prescriptions as well too. So I'm not blind as a bat. But big shout out to Zenny for prescribing the glasses, and shout outs making the coolest designs in the business. I would say.
Yeah, I believe Master
double
Obama said
entendre.
if you want to see the frames, you got to get the frames. Indeed.
Oh,
That's
I
a
like that.
godlike line.
That's a godlike line.
I mean, you're living it. You're seeing the frames right now with this glasses
yeah, that's
on,
a
with those
godlike
frames.
line.
Yeah, big ups to Majin Obama, and big ups to Zenny, always coming through for pretty much every major fighting game event that we
Literally,
have.
they were just
yeah.
a level
Dude,
of
this
Expo
topic tournament is actually really clutch. I'm not gonna hold you. They just finished up the quarterfinals. We heading to next part of the losers quarterfinals.
Oh my goodness, bro!
It's about to happen.
This
This is like a pay-per-view match right here.
Oh, 100%. People will pay money to watch this.
Yeah, this is a really, really good match. I feel like if you want to watch like Street Fighter, like this might be the match to watch Street Fighter.
Yeah, honestly, when it comes to how high both of these two are held in regards by everybody, I mean, these are two of the best players, period, right now, when it comes to anybody's opinion on high-quality Street Fighter.
Yeah, like these two
That's what I was
players.
wondering. Did anybody like in the tournament ever do the Kuma taunt?
Maybe even the highest regard for being technical players.
Yeah.
And like Lashar is like 100% on anti-airs. Like people call him the robot. And that was maybe a little to his detriment because you could maybe bait out his anti-air. But regardless, like he is so technical with every single character that we played, and we've seen it earlier when they were playing, right? And same thing for Momochi. Like Momochi, I feel like doesn't get talked about enough. Like he's a legend to us, right? But he actually doesn't travel as much.
No,
so,
I mean he's kind of like a mentor for a lot of the young players. Always like kind of helping everybody in the scene and everything. So that's probably why he doesn't come out too much. But I mean, his accolades is so good. He won he's a multi-fighting game player as well too, winning. Dominant like so many Street Fighter games, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then, you talked about him being a mentor to the younger Japanese scene, but even beyond that, like he's paved the road for esports in general in Japan, right? For these players to not only come up and be good at the game, but to get paid for doing it. So yeah, I mean, Momochi, the amount of work he's done for Japan alone is just immaculate, and we're gonna see his head going up against Lashar's Mai, losers quarterfinals. Let's get it.
I feel like the crazy part is because they both play the same characters, they know like what's the pros and cons on both sides, right? Oh, the crouching medium, but I mean 6 frames, man, that's a great button.
Yeah, immediate interruption too.
Yeah. Ooh, how dare you reach? Momochi teaches.
Oh my goodness, Brian Momochi. Ooh, keeping the same side as well, not even being greedy about putting Lashar in the corner.
Yeah, go for the fireball, the cycle shoot.
Yeah, he's just slowly chipping away at Lashar's drive gauge.
Oh, the drive rush does move into the button.
Yeah, he couldn't
check
drive
rush.
Yeah, he couldn't check it. I think he was kind of scared. Like, I need a drive rush right now, right? So I gotta press crouching jab.
Yeah.
Low forward. We might see more of those. We might see more of those low forwards.
I think that was just like one of those instances that worked out, but it really feels like Lashar baits with punishes out with the spin move from Mai.
Yeah.
Oh,
perfect parry.
That was clutch.
So smart.
Jeez.
Wow. That was just single perfect parry or double? I don't even know.
No, I didn't even see the second one.
I think it was a single one.
Okay. Either way, very impressive from Lashar already. See, playing around that flicker range very well as well. Always parrying it once he sees that he's in range to block it.
Yeah, standing heavy kick right there. Almost got the punish.
Man, he tried to blow up his fuzzy defense with that drive rush cancel too.
Yeah, he did. Using the stand Mia punch there in the situation. Oh my
punish,
God, the perfect parry again.
Oh boy, here we go.
My stocks. Oh, nice DI.
Wow.
So smart.
Yeah.
Seeing that. Yeah, goes for the throw in the situation. Does Momochi wake up a DP here? Not yet. I see the little strings on the jabs. No confirm.
Is it level 2?
We have a dream. Yes, we do, baby. Yes, we do. No, we don't.
Oh, wow. Rare drop from Momochi.
Not sure what happened, but,
No, he actually got hit by the jab. Made him 2+. Made him throw whiff.
Yeah, a couple of scrambles. Did not
that was tough.
go
That was tough.
way at the end. Lashar going to be able to clutch out that first game because of it.
Yeah, I feel like Lashar, the way he's using his standing light punches is just amazing. Stand light punch, crouch light punch, like they're all like doing so well and blowing up that fake frame trap right there.
Yeah.
Using the DI. Shinobi botched to the corner, overhead. And the overhead doesn't even look like overhead sometimes.
No.
It doesn't.
It looks like a mid.
Yeah, most people think it's a mid.
Oh, and now cutting her off at the pass, though. Momochi had to spend a lot of drive rush, though, to get in the situation. So Lashar just going to go ODDP on him.
Yeah, get off of me.
A lot of people like to look for throw when they're low on drive gauge, too, because throws like actually have a little bit of a length to them, so you can build back your regen a little bit more.
Yeah. Go for the knockdown. Stand heavy punch, attacking the drive gauge from Momochi's side. He didn't want to charge it just because he saw the DIP last time.
Something very special ahead is just to get that jump in from so far.
Oh my God, the hold!
That was so sick. Momochi.
Attack the drive gauge. He's going to get the combo.
Jeez.
Nice, level 2.
So much damage. He said, "Don't you dare try to do an unreal trap on me, a frame trap."
It's just really good because like the flicker is considered as a projectile.
Yeah.
And level 2 is anti-projectile.
Yeah.
So it's really, really smart level 2 there.
The way Lashar's been playing around flicker, like, it's been immaculate, man. It really has been.
I mean, this was his main character at one point.
Yeah.
It's kind of tough. I feel like in this situation, you might have to buy back.
Yeah.
A my mirror match, perhaps. We'll see.
The crouch medium punch just come out on the reversal.
Yeah, nice combo right there. Goes for a stand throw. Holding up. Goes for the reset for the throw again. Meaty fireball.
Oh, you see. Press.
Yeah, he was scared. That's why he walked back a little bit. The Shinobi Bachi closes the corner. Now we're definitely in the corner. Throw the fan. Yeah, perfect parry.
Apply that with the OD fireball. Oh, the crouch medium punches Lashar. I don't know how.
Almost got a confirm off of that.
Yup.
The crazy part is I think it would have worked if he did crouching jab, but he saw counter, he went for the medium.
And the throw tech is there, and he baits it.
Level 2, he did the air version. The air version
That's
is
3 frames,
3
right?
frames. Air version is 3 frames.
Lashar is going in right now.
It's possible that the air version is 3 frames, but it is.
That's wild. So yeah, I think Lashar, that's exactly what he's looking for, right? Just going back, buffering. As soon as he sees an animation, zooms on in.
We're sticking with it. I mean, the way that I'm seeing this, I kind of think this might be a bad matchup for Ed. Because she has so many ways around Flicker.
Yeah, that's true.
And like his neutral game.
I think it's because Lashar doesn't stay still.
Yeah.
Flicker is meant for people that likes to crouch block a lot, but because Lashar is always active in movement, backdash, jump, walking forward, even just like the little subtle moves like down, back, down, forward, down, back, down, forward, the flickers don't work.
And because Lashar plays at himself, he's so quick at recognizing when the flicker is likely, right?
Facts.
So we've already seen him calling out multiple times with the eye.
Tries to get the sweep right there, but doesn't get it. Almost got the punish counter on that fireball right there.
Yeah, like look at the movement from Lashar. Like you see him move up once, and then if the move doesn't connect, he just moves backwards.
Man.
Like this man got some schmovement going on.
That's his play style.
Exactly. He comes from high-paced, high-tempo games, right? He brings that to Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, and even all the characters that he played in the past.
Does lay down the DP successfully here. Momochi in the driver's seat in the corner.
Yeah, can't wake up level 1. You have to take this. Yeah, go for the chip damage situation.
Precisely. And in burnout, you don't have to worry about that being punished, right? So very, very smart to just go with that.
Wow. Oh, the low forward. Yeah, spend the level 1.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Station. Wow, I wonder what you were going for in that situation.
I'm telling you, man, like he uses this spin like from a distance. Like it feels like it's either to counter poke or to bait with punishes. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah. Yeah,
there you go. There's the counter poke.
The Riembu. Level 2. We dropped the last time. Okay, this time we get it. Yeah, this time we got it. All the way to the corner. Nice. Safe jump. +4 on the standing heavy kick. Oh, wow, what a trade.
And Lashar immediately knew that was going to trade.
Dude, he plays so fast. Everything is always a decision. You think it's your turn, but it's really not because there's always a consequence.
Oh, speaking of which,
we have another dream?
You got it.
He messed it up.
You got it. You had to hit it. Okay, that was enough.
Yeah,
the chip was enough.
He couldn't wake up level 1 anyway. That was checkmate.
All right, Momochi got one.
Yeah, definitely. Good recognition from Momochi, honestly. Not even putting himself in a situation where he's got to do all that, right? Just close it out. Having the flicker afterwards, shutting down the level 1 if he did that.
This is so crazy how this is set up because this could literally go either way right now.
Nice check on the drive rush. Whoa, okay, interesting. Went for the stand and the crouch medium punch. Wow! Catch the jump back with the Riembu?
What?
That was sick.
Yeah.
Bro, that's when you talk about Lashar, just how quick he is with the answers is insane. Okay, that's punishable.
Yeah.
No stocks on that one either.
Yeah. But like you mentioned, Sherry, he always is trying to make a decision that's not like putting himself in a blocking situation, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
He doesn't want to ever be in there. But look, see, even right here, it's just counter poking every single point. Every time you walk forward, look at that. Every time you try to walk forward there, even he drive rush there. It's like blocking should be the last option on his list is what he's thinking. Look at the pokes.
Yeah, Lashar, you can tell. Trying to find his way in now. Goes for the throw, and he's going to pay dearly. We go into the Kona real fast.
Okay, this time we get the combo. And I feel like Momochi hasn't been hitting this all the time, right, that we've seen so far.
Yeah.
But this time he hit it. That was like half life.
Yep. From mid-screen, too.
Something has happened because now Momochi has like turned to time. And that's fine. That's okay.
Yeah, because she doesn't get the full animation and the full damage.
No, but even then, you just spend level 2, you're not in level 3 in a situation, right?
Yeah.
And you have so much drive gauge, so he's cool with that. He's definitely cool with that.
Wow, what a punish right there from Lashar.
Yeah, good single hit confirm.
Next hit is definitely going to go into level 1 from Lashar if he gets it.
Yeah, he might not even need to. He might could just kill. Standing heavy punch, stand medium kick.
Oh my goodness, both of them trying to harass to the kill.
Yeah, they're both low on drive gauge too.
They're pressing some buttons.
Yeah, cancel the fireball, nice. Do we spend level 2 here? Just roll level 2 maybe? Yeah, it's gonna hit right here.
Got him.
And that's going to spell the end of game number 4.
Holy snap, it's time.
What happened? Like, what was the adaptation there?
Yeah, I'm trying to really pinpoint it.
It's hard to see because I feel like Lashar
hasn't
changed anything.
Dude, the comebacks in this scenario is wild because you never know how this could actually pan out and go.
Where I guess there's like less gaps for him to get interrupted.
Yeah, I think he's finding smarter ways to place Flicker.
Yeah, like he's just more active in neutral right now with the Flicker too.
Yeah, true.
Again, and he's also attacking the drive rushes from Mai. Like, he's checking a lot of the raw drive rush, a lot of the drive rush overheads with his crouching light punches.
Yeah, that's a good point in general, right? He seems to be stuffing Lashar's approaches a lot more frequently, maybe not committing to stuff outright and instead reacting a bit more.
It might be. This is like defense versus offense.
Yeah.
Nice perfect parry on the fan right there. Didn't want to try anything just in case, even if you perfect parry the fan and he blocks afterwards. Yeah, spends level 1 here. Charge up.
It was huge.
Oh, wow.
He did it.
That's not bad. That's not bad, though. He burnt himself out.
Yeah, he does have level 1, though. Oh.
No fear on Momochi's side of the shore. He got him shaking in his boots a little bit.
It's his first time being up this set. Wow, Momochi. Oh, nice.
The delay.
He tried that earlier, remember? Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, because we don't really see Momochi doing like DPOS just because he's a little bit slower on it, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Goes for the fireball. Yeah, charge up as well, too. The dream. We're going to take you all the way to the corner if we don't mess us up. And we got it. Hey. You hear the crowd. They say, hey, hey.
Every time Ed connects.
Uh-oh, forward throw. Kill.
That combination is really crazy, bro. Like, for real.
Much, bro.
Nice, perfect parry. It worked out because now perfect parry came in when it needed. Now it's your turn.
Oh, he didn't believe in the hit.
Does he have the combo?
He needs to have the combo.
He just needs it here.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Momochi, he's got it. He's going to survive.
Oh,
yes,
hey, baby.
Momochi on to loser semifinals, defeating Lashar with a 3-game comeback.
God, that was a good match. That is crazy.
Yes.
It wasn't normal because it was mid-screen.
Yes.
Right? And then, like, he's like, all right, how do I close this out? And, like, damn, I know it's not enough to kill. I hope this OD version kills. And it did.
That goes in the fighting game. That goes in the fighting game history books.
Like, the mind games
one of the best comebacks ever.
Utilize it up against Lashar because he started holding it against Lashar when Lashar was low on drive meter and he was going to wake up and tap parry and not hold it, right?
Yeah.
Because if he held it, he only had a little bit of drive meter anyway, so it was going to drain him very low. So he really picked that spot, woke up, tap it, and he just held it to wait till he recovered and got the full advantage, pull you all the way in to where you're not going to parry it anymore. That was so smart.
That was beautiful.
Like the adaptation, and as you mentioned, it's hard to pinpoint what exactly it was, but I just felt like in the neutral, Momochi started being more active, and it didn't really let Lashar, because Lashar was so fast, especially in the first game, and when we see here, even the level 2s, he was just so quick with his options every single time, but this is kind of where the tides turn.
Yeah.
When Lashar was up 2-0.
I mean, Momochi had no choice but to turn it up, right?
Yeah.
At the point, obviously, he landed a lot of level 2 combos, and there was a lot of situations where sometimes he dropped them, right, or did the wrong variation. But the thing is, like you mentioned, something changed, and it feels like Momochi was a bit active, and also his strings were more tight.
Yeah.
And also checking the drivers. His defense against Lashar's offense in the neutral against the green, definitely he cooked it. He stopped it every single time after, like, game 3.
Yeah, and there was a point, I think it might be in the next round here, where, like, as you mentioned, the defense kind of changed on Momochi's end. He started checking more. And there was one point where he had parried one of the fans and then stopped Lashar's approach and got the counter hit and the win in that round.
Yeah, usually when you perfect parry the fan, like, you get the Mai scared not to press a button afterwards, right? So then that's kind of like, it goes back to a reset, and then I think if you're the other player, you're completely fine with that, because you never want Mai to kind of, like, get that plus frames on with the OD fan.
Man, oh man, yeah, literally on the very last hit, And Momochi, you can see, just felt like the reaction afterwards too was just handling business. Wasn't even like caught up in the moment or anything. He knows the job is not done. Incredible composure from the veteran, from the legend.
Yeah, I mean, when he won, when it was match point for him, they showed the camera on him, and you saw his eyes like go back and forth on the screen, like he was locked in.
I mean, you have in this game, you have to be locked in,
for
right?
sure.
But now we're gonna get a really good special treat about eventually in loser semis, Momochi versus Kobayan. But I think we're gonna see that after winners finals, I believe, right?
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Ryukichi versus Mena. It's just
because dude, that's crazy. That was the crazy part. It looked like Momochi was just gonna be over and done with, but then that dude just came back and said,
last year, Mena might have cooked Ryukichi like straight 3-0.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It was free. It was free. It was like round one type of style, type of match, right?
Damn,
so this is like kind of Ryukichi's like revenge.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's in a winners final situation, and it's super important because there's Capcom Cup on the line, right? And the hard part is like, how do we stop Mena? He's the one that's kind of like answering every single. I mean, he definitely got iced a little bit because he has to wait for this so long in the situation, right? And Ryukichi probably has the home court advantage. Everyone's here in the seats, just gonna cheer for him and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what's kind of Ryukichi's game plan, because this is a revenge match for him, and even if he takes one game, he's automatically doing better than last year.
Yeah.
That's
well, the way that I kind of imagine that set going,
I'm just looking at that floor like I know that's painful.
Players, and a lot of them rely on a reaction on stuff. I feel a little
upside
bit
going to
more
Evo
on
Japan
Mena's,
is the ultimate seeing the community, this, that, and the third, being able to hang out, the cosplay and the merchant and all that jazz.
That's my prediction.
But I'm just like,
I mean, I feel like
when you look at people watching tournaments like that, I'm just like, I know that's gotta hurt.
I think also it's a different block.
Like that's not carpet, that is concrete.
It was crazy.
Right, it was kind of even driver standing heavy kick was a bit crazy.
True.
A lot of people didn't know too much of Lightning Beast, but people like Nemo started stepping up and like, I'm gonna learn Blanca and just kind of like pioneer the Blanca in Japan.
Yep.
So
the crazy part is
there's
like I know
Blanca knowledge as of now.
Yeah.
And I think Ryukichi probably has.
It's like 4 people here, but they
answers,
keep saying
he's a
2. I don't know why that is.
Has sick responses, right? We saw him fighting against Mochi, trying to jab DP something. We still don't know what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
The scenario keeps fluctuating, but nonetheless, I'm not too much stress over it.
We might see that against Blanca if, let's say, for example, Menardi wakes up, jump
not
back,
going too much stress over it because I'll be back streaming late. I'll be back streaming later on today.
What's gonna happen there, because Ken is a character that has lots of swag for those type of air counter hit confirms.
That's like, I mean, I don't really care for Ken, but that stuff gets me hyped.
Like I want to see the grand finals of this, and that'll actually be it for you in Japan, as I recall.
It gets me hyped.
And I really like the Crouch Fierce idea too.
Then after that, sheesh, I'm gonna rest,
theorizing about
wake back up, and it's back to streaming again.
They have like this nasty corner setup where they'll back up a little bit and use the disjointed hitbox of the Crouch Fierce to kind of catch you slipping a little bit. And that, even if you're just looking for that could still reach up into the Blanca ball, right? So that might be acting as like a twofold answer there.
Oh man, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be. I hope it's gonna be a really good match. Not like last year where it's complete wash.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of 3-2 so far. So the advancement we've seen the evolution between the players. So this is going to be really exciting to see. And I feel like this is going to be kind of like a slobber knocker. Like these two players, again, are pretty aggressive players. They both like being on the offense. So it'll come down to who has the advantage
that's
here.
a nervous smile right there. Look at that. Look at that.
You think he's nervous?
It looked like a little bit.
That's not a nervous man. He's like, I'm a champ.
Yeah, he's like,
he's just chewing his gum.
Look, I got the Red Bull, a Weibo gaming.
That boy looked locked
in. He's locked in. Mena is locked in. That's the scariest version of Mena right there.
I'm the defending champion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kaba, I can hear Kaba in the background.
Facts.
DR just chilling in the seats right there for the support group. Like
I can hear DR all the way from here, and I'm in Japan.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The entire island of DR is going ham right now.
Shout out to DR. If you see that Blink Respawn's also part of CPT this year.
Beautiful, man. The atmosphere, the electricity that the Dominican Republic brings. Glad they are rewarded with a CPT spot. But yeah, you actually brought that up at the beginning of this, right? It's not something we have have touched on a lot. This is the first event for the Capcom Pro Tour.
Yep.
Winner of this qualifies into Capcom Cup, going back to the Ryu Goku Koku Geekon as
All right,
well.
we about to get into the meat and potatoes of this.
And this is, again, the CPT is a little different this year because it's not just winner takes all, right? Winner does take all here, but there is a point.
Yeah, we get into the meat and potatoes of this. So yeah, this winner's final
the
now.
events that you go to, all those premieres that we saw on the list earlier, Blink Respawn, Evo,
So all my
Japan
peoples that's here, I think y'all stick around because this about to get good.
I believe it's 6 players with the most points get to make it into Capcom Cup.
I mean, they're already starting good in the top 8, so
Yeah, exactly. So that's another thing that at least all these players are going to be taking home some points, right? Like even if you don't get the W, if you don't get the automatic qualifying spot, there is a leaderboard system back in and out, and your consistency will be rewarded.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Okay, we're gonna see Blanca for sure, right?
Blanca for sure.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see Bison.
Against the Ken?
When I played Bison for a little bit, when I was dabbling in my character crisis, I actually hated Ken versus Bison.
Oh, okay.
Because you don't have a reversal, you really have to take those Jin Rise. Like your defensive options as Bison is the perfect parry or a drive reversal. Like when I watch 801 Strider play a lot, he has to drive reversal a lot. When you got blocked, wait, hold on.
Oh, yeah, I hate this matchup. You remember
Wait a minute.
Oh, I can't
Whoa.
wait. The running bear grab is
Whoa.
about to come, baby.
What?
I can see it come from Mena.
Running bear grab about to come.
Mena is going with
Ulti running
Zangief.
bear grab. Here we go.
This space that Ken wants
This
to
is-
bleed,
oh my
Zangief
gosh.
is much better at, bro.
Oh man.
Okay, no.
I'm telling you, Zangief has a lot of strengths in that space where Ken wants to live.
I could have sworn the running bear grab was coming.
I know, right?
I'm sure you do.
From Mena, and that's why you see the sweep from Ryukichi already, right? That's a button you have to use a lot in this matchup, or else you're just going to get kind of bullied in that range.
Yes.
But we can see the buttons. It's funny because Mena's actually using a lot of crouch shorts. And he woke up with the crouch short jab into the OD lariat.
Yeah. Yeah, usually you don't really see crouch short too much, right, from Zangief. But maybe he's like thinking, I'm still playing Blanca. Possibly you gotta get back used to it because maybe this might be his first time playing Zangief.
Okay, am I going nuts or is the audio not in sync at all right now?
So far in this tournament.
And I'm surprised that he's playing Zangief like just straight off the bat. Like you saw what you did last year to Ryukichi.
I tell you, this matchup,
With
bro,
Blanca.
is really not fun for Ken.
Yeah.
But right now, it's been pretty even, right? Ryukichi has been playing it super well.
Yep,
but
I'm not
just as
nuts.
I think that Mena RD
Something is up with the
finds
audio.
kill.
Yeah,
Not on my
neutral,
end, but it's on their
that's
end.
Yeah, so it's funny because, when Zangief, I feel like, is a specialist character. So when you have Zangief kind of in your pocket like that, you don't see a lot of traditional Zangief combos. You might see a bit more basic, but Mena, again, when you have a player like that, have this character,
yes.
you see them win in the neutral with their tools.
Oh yeah, counter hit confirmed. That was sick. Level 2 quarter carry.
Good stuff from Ryukichi. Yeah, you see a lot of backdashes off of these sequences, right? He's trying to bait these longer range options out of Zangief.
Yeah.
He's going to get the burn out here as well.
Oh, armor. Yo, Mena RD fighting back. You gotta be careful. Yeah. Oh my God, that's gonna hurt. He's close to death.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be on a
close.
pixel. I think he's gonna be on a pixel.
I'm gonna say he's dead.
He's dead?
I'm gonna say he's dead.
He's not dead. He's not
talk
dead.
to my
He's not
people.
dead.
God, that's a lot of damage.
All it takes is
Bruh.
one. All it takes is one CA, and we get the level 3. Oh, man.
He was ready with that
That
shit.
was a rip, bro.
Yeah, so like level 3
Fuck
regular
you.
probably would have been like
That was
pixel-ish.
CA.
But CA, yeah.
What?
Dead. Deader than dead.
What?
Oh my
Bro,
God.
I legit thought he was going to live with like a sliver and it was going to
It was
go
close.
to the 50-50 right after that.
It was close. It was close.
That boy got put 12 feet under, not even 6.
That did a lot, bro.
That did a lot.
Yeah,
He really
bro.
went for the DI there. Because it's funny because he showed it once already, right? And you saw Mena get hit by the Fierce into the DI. That's why I did a combo. And then he went for it again.
He was already doing something. He was already doing something because it was already like getting hit by a lot of the Jinrais. I think he was trying to churn through the Jinrais with level 3, but then eventually it made it easier for him because of the DI.
Exactly. It's just like, I mean, it's okay that you get hit by the Jinrai. Why not? All I need is this one level 3
So I'm
to
just
hit when
now
it comes
learning
out
that
in the
Mena
proper
has
time,
a
so.
crazy
That's a very
Zangief.
popular strat for Zangief's up
And
against
Blanca.
Ken's Jinrai is like, since
And
you're
Luke.
kind of closer and very negative, it's either going to punish or you're going to sit there and block, and it could actually counter hit a lot of your buttons that you try to put out there. So that's probably what he was doing, was churning the SPD at some point. Got hit a couple of times by the low follow-up, but as you said, Sherry, once he had that CA on deck, go ahead and try to pressure me, bro. I'll show you what's real.
Oh man,
You gotta test
They double
it.
check and
I
make
mean,
sure
it
they
is
fix the
first
audio.
year. Sometimes
Absolutely,
you
you
gotta
gotta
test
do
it. You
it.
gotta test them.
bro.
But sometimes the opponent's just ready.
You just rotate that
I mean,
thumb, baby.
he is on pad. Like,
Damn, he's analoging it?
You rotate that thumb. I mean, you could rotate the D-pad too.
That's true. All you literally have to do is roll your thumb around.
Really? Oh. I'm definitly not a pad player at all.
No,
I can't even imagine
I would have
that.
been turning with the stick for sure, 100%. I would have been mashing with my eyes
What,
closed.
you going to use like this?
Did you see the Evo Knees video? How he was holding it was like the 3 fingers, like the wine glass. That's what I've been doing.
Oh, man. No, what an explosive first game. I mean.
Yeah. Definitely unexpected. None of us guessed the Zangief was coming.
Hey, I said Zangief might come.
Did you?
All right,
in the beginning of the stream.
Okay. I mean, against Ryukichi, though?
Yes. Okay.
Not against Ryukichi, but I'm saying like we might see Zangief,
From Meta, yes. You did mention that for sure,
but I was 100% locked in on Blanca.
Me too. No, for this match, I was like Blanca, for sure. But I mean...
I didn't know if he was going to go Blanca or Bison in this match, but I definitely forgot about the Geef entirely.
Yeah, but I mean, so that's the beauty of playing multiple characters, right? Because Ryukichi is definitely 100% a Ken player. So you go into this matchup knowing that you're going to play against a Ken.
Yeah.
But when you play against a player like Mena, you're just like, who do I need to practice for? And then he pulls out the Zangief, and you're like, holy, I forgot that he plays Zangief.
Yeah.
He was probably waiting for the Blanca matchup. He probably had that crouch fierce combo waiting. He's like, oh, when Mena wants to up back and then do the OD air ball on me, I'm so ready with this crouch fierce. And then he goes Zangief.
Now he's like, man, I gotta win straight up.
Yeah.
I got nothing fancy. Man, if I wake up ODDP, he gets the cartwheel.
Yeah.
I lose 50.
And that's the thing about Mena too, is that he's not afraid to send it either. So even if you get a knockdown, like we saw here, even if you got an advantage, like if he's got something to threaten with, you have to respect it.
Yeah.
Bro.
For sure.
Wow, that was, man. I'm curious to see if Zangief's gonna win like 3-0 or whatever.
Yeah, we'll see.
It was. I mean, that second round, the first round was a little bit dominating, but that's kind of where you feel each other out, right? Like how each other like to play. And the second round kind of went definitely more in Ryukichi's favor. It was just literally the last sequence, and when you're sitting on like 55% health, you're not really thinking like, oh, this one guess is gonna kill me.
Yeah,
but
like the next wrong decision, I'm not gonna die from that.
Yeah, it's super risky just in general, I think, to just try to test Mena's reaction during burnout. When people think like best burnout games like no and everything, but like Mena Ortiz burnout's up there too, like super up there, man.
I mean, we saw it earlier, right? He did an air throw. Like that's not even an option we had considered. We were like, oh, he's just gonna go level 1.
Yeah.
I love the way you talked about like being in burnout, how it heightens your like focus and whatnot. It really is like losing a sense, right? Your other senses get heightened when you're in burnout now, and you don't have to worry about like the drive meter game, right? You start just hyper focusing on other things, and like you said, Sherry, if you could hyper focus on the right thing, I mean, smoked. You're just hard reading the opponent.
And I guess also with Ryukichi, he couldn't establish. He's not throwing. I think he's not throwing too many fireballs.
No.
Yeah. I think
he's not a fireballer like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But maybe that's why I picked Zangief, because he's like he knows that he doesn't play like kind of defensive. So he's like, well, if you're gonna be offense all day, I'm a big dude and I can brawl.
Exactly. I want you to come to me. So if you're down to come to me, let's do it.
Yeah, like button for button, I think like just on the trade, Zangief probably has the advantage there. Obviously, he doesn't get a full combo like Ken does or corner carry, but that's how he starts his playbook.
Yeah, it's probably also easier to whiff punish Ken's crouch medium kick with Zangief, like sweep, for example. And you get the position where you're like, well, headbutt or block.
Yep.
Or headbutt or wake up DP.
Yep.
Guess away, fam.
Guess away, fam. Advantage on me.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think we were having some sound issues on the stage from what I could tell in that last match. So I think that's where they're getting cleaned up right now.
Okay.
So yeah, we should be back into the match here momentarily.
Yeah,
called that one with ease.
They're both just kind of in training mode, and Mena's playing Luke. He's doing a lot of stand jabs, you know.
Some perfect knuckle practice.
What if we see him bring back the Luke?
He's being random right now, right?
I mean, he goes Zangief. What if he loses Zangief and he goes Luke? I'm like, okay.
Imagine.
He going back to Blanca.
Yeah.
He would go back to Blanca. Well, I mean, when I was talking to him, I think it was at Frosty's, he told me he was actually going back to Luke, and I was just like, why would you do that?
I think we only saw Luke one time, and then it just did not work.
Yeah.
I forgot which event it was, but
I think it was Capcom Cup.
Oh, yeah, it was.
It
was against Zien, because Zien eliminated him. And he picked Luke. Yeah.
And then Mena got his revenge here against Zien and beat Zien with Blanca DJ.
Oh, straight up.
Yeah, straight up.
Oh, boy. I believe we're about to momentarily get back into it. We see the headphones on from Ryukichi. It's another thing I really love about Mena the no headphone game, bro.
He wants to hear the crowd.
He loves the crowd. He talked about that. It's like he doesn't need the game sound. When the crowd starts getting hype, and you definitely hear it from Japan here, it gets him hype. And then when you get hype, all that adrenaline starts kicking in, and you get stuff like locking in for the level 3 on a reaction, you know?
And when I played and competed in tournaments, I also trained without the game sound. So I'm a huge fan of players that do that, you know what I mean? So big ups to Meta RD here. Feeling the crowd, feeling the electricity as we get back into this winners finals. It's going to be 1-0 for Meta. Who's going to advance to Grands?
Low forward, here we go. All the way to the corner with the Tatsu. Oh my god, he didn't press a button there? Look at the damage. You hear the Zangief music?
Oh man, he's got the aura.
Meta even more height.
Yeah, he's always walking forward. Nice, with punish on the sweep. Punish counter throw.
Nice.
Yeah, nice parry. The last minute parry was godlike.
Yeah.
Yep.
No!
Oh, the DI threw the armor on the heavy punch, Ryukichi.
I'm not gonna
That was clutch. That was clutch.
I'm like, that's not enough.
Come on.
Right? I really thought it wasn't enough.
I guess it was the gray that was absorbed via the fierce. Like, you get big damage on the DI because of that.
Oh, we punish sweep again. Again? Yo, I wonder what's up with the wake up SPD or reversal SPDs. And he's spending level 2 here, gets the corner carry.
I'm not mad at the reversal SPDs, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, you talked about the range on them. It catches a lot of people slipping. Like, a lot of the time, like, if you're outside of the range of your light, it'll just grab the light itself, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's what Meta is kind of scheming on.
Ryukichi looking really good here, but he can't close out in the next combo just because he already spent the level 2. And he tried for something. Maybe he thought SPD was coming there again?
Yeah, I think he definitely did. Oh, but Mena, he's going to spin it all right now to get a huge advantage. Trying to close this door on round 2. It's going to be close. Bow.
That's a pixel.
That was closer than I thought it was going to be,
Yeah,
honestly.
Is it the magic pixel, though?
How much?
No.
Oh, nah, it's a mundane pixel. Not magic.
Mundane
In that
pixel.
situation is like, if Ryukichi was playing a little bit more lame, he could like think about, all right, I lost here. I'm going to build the meter for the next round instead, right?
True. Yeah, he's got a great meter advantage right now, right? 2 bars to about a half a bar of Meta RD.
Nice, go for the fireball right there. Oh, nice backdash. I love the when people backdash, expecting a normal there.
Yeah, definitely. Scouted the fierce
Whoa,
perfectly.
what is that?
Oh.
The stand jab?
You gotta make a deal with me whether you like it or not.
I mean, the sand jab is something you rarely see from Zangief. So this is what I mean when you take a player that doesn't specialize in the character, they start pressing some different buttons. Doesn't get the whip punish with the sweep there, so he gets punished by Ryukichi.
Yeah, that's the hard part with this matchup.
Oh!
Didn't get the follow-up, but we get another DP.
Yep.
Yeah, he actually gave you more follow-up with the Dragon Lash first.
That's fine. You want to keep the offense started because Zangief doesn't have a reversal at this point. Now it doesn't have level 2. Can't do reversal super in this situation.
Yeah.
Only way you can lose right now. Never mind. You didn't get to lose there.
Yeah.
We didn't see Ryukichi throw many fireballs until then, right? He's like, all right, you don't got level 2. I only need 1 fireball to hit.
Yeah.
Let's just pepper them on.
We're going straight back into no character change.
It seems like they forget that little detail sometimes.
Yeah,
I think he's comfortable with this.
Yeah, definitely.
Look at this. They're playing the dance. This is kind of like the longest we haven't seen a button being pressed.
Yeah, legit.
Oh,
No
too
whip
far.
punish.
The
But these
backdash is so
backdashes,
good.
Hey.
Expect the lariat.
I wonder if we're going to see Meta try to hard call some of these backdashes off these strings.
It's kind of tough, I guess, with Zangief because it's like it's hard to, especially in this like low forward range, you can't really stop the backdash.
Again, the backdash again right there. And yeah, when I said call it out, I don't really know how to call it out, right?
I feel like the answer would be just drive rush as a hard call out.
That's what
it
I would
has to
think
be
too.
a hard read.
Yeah.
Like, the drive rush is one of the only options he really has to chase down these backdashes.
Yeah, that was a read from Mena right there. He's like, you know what? I'm going to just wait. I saw you jump back. I'm going to know for next time to wake up level 1.
After these fierces, he's going to backdash more often than not.
Yep, that part.
Using the crouch medium punch. I mean, the crouch medium punch is hard for Zangief. You've done it in the winner's bracket to get here, Ryukichi.
That part of the day, definitely going to get punished.
The clock is winding down.
Yeah, I know.
We got time.
We do got time.
Oh, there it is.
God.
How?
Stand light kick, baby.
Man,
That's some foosies.
and remember, we talked about how hard that crouch medium punch is to whiff punish, and Mena pulls it off, and then pull it off. That's resetting off the whiff punish with the OD command
We
grab.
finally got it. Nice. Goes for the overhead.
Backdashes to get away from the pressure again. But interrupts with a low forward. Again, you are negative after the lights in this game.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if Ken is in range to reversal crouch medium kickoff,
He's
you're
gonna
negative
do
button
it.
100% of the time.
Okay, spending level 3, 40% gone from NRD. Drive rush, nice tech on there. But now, wake up sweep. What a blessing sweep right there. He needed that to win.
He wanted to see what.
Nice back dash.
Oh, they both burned.
Oh, we trying to do something again on these Jinrais. He's just getting peppered low.
Back dash,
oh,
back
he got
dash.
out of it.
Oh.
So smart from Ryukichi.
Yeah.
Well, that was good.
Yeah, he had
That
no
was
with
good.
the first two, right? He was like, I know I'm not going to get you on the third one. Super sick from Ryukichi.
I'm surprised Mena cashed out on that, to be honest. Trying to cash out on that. I know it was going to kill, but ooh, that was a really risky one. It could put him in a bad position, but who knows?
I mean, if anyone's going to bet, it's going to be Mena.
That's true, but he gets the OD lariat for the Oki situation with punish. Too far away for the headbutt +4.
Oh boy, and now we're back to the neutral.
Yeah, fireball. Because Mena hasn't really been jumping over the fireball a lot, so I feel like you need to kind of throw more fireballs to force Mena to make a decision of a jump.
Yeah, absolutely. Try to get him with a little shimmy right there.
Again, another throw. Maybe hold up this time. Oh, the Jinrai first hit. Didn't want to do a second hit. Maybe it would have whiffed. He's close.
And
there's the fireball.
Forward.
He's getting hit by the fireball. He can build up 3 here.
Yes,
that crouch medium punch was there.
Oh, it's close. He has to get the next hit.
Got it. Jeez. He goes up too.
Big Jinrai hits, and Justin, you know, what you requested, a more competitive set compared to last year, that's exactly what we're getting.
Blanca?
Are we going to see it?
Blanca?
I don't know. I feel like the Zangyu's a little... He did his job. He did his job in kind of changing the meta.
To get one game
to
a little
get,
bit.
To get the one game. But I think, like, I feel like Blanca's the call here,
For
man.
sure. I think it's because now Ryukichi has got the right read on, like, okay, in this range right here, every time I backdash, whatever normal you press, I am punishing you for it, right? So you can't poke back confidently when it's your turn.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like you kind of, you have to make a hard read, right? With, like you mentioned earlier, with like drive rush forward. But the thing is, what if he calls that out and presses jab and punishes me? So Blanca's definitely the right call. Like, if I would definitely pick Blanca. All you hear is,
Oh, I see the Blanca. I took a peek back there.
Okay.
We got the Blanca out. Let's
go.
go.
Oh, my God. The crouching heavy punch, special punish might be coming.
Oh, boy. Let's see what happens.
So, like, it's going to be a little bit hard for, like, Mena to find these clean whip punishes as well, like, up that crouch medium punch. Like, because he's moving in and out so much, like, Blanca's not going to really have the charge to make something happen off that.
Oh, he's trying to hold up already. Jinrai, nice. Standing jab, Blanca ball right there. Attacking the Jinrai. Second hit follow-up.
That was sick.
Ooh.
There's a whip punish on the low four with the crouch strong coming from Mena. Okay. Ryukichi does not want to take the pressure.
Yeah.
Bust out.
He said, get off of me here. Yeah,
We're pretty even right now.
It is pretty even.
It's actually exactly even.
Oh, the punish counter throw. Try to tap parry. Wow, that was so meaty. I don't even think that could be plus, though. It felt like
it's probably 0, right?
Yeah. No low forward yet. Yeah, that was meaty. Meaty air Blanca ball, getting hit by the crouch light kick.
What a perfect parry.
Side switch. Okay, I was like, maybe he spends level 2 to get the quarter carry.
Oh my goodness, the patience from NRD.
Nice.
Very nice. The walk forward jab counters the fireball.
Yep. All
nice.
you need
Very
to
nice.
close it out. So good stuff from Mena.
Scratch the toes. Look, he's scratching the toes. Option, yeah.
Ooh.
Flash kick OS.
Oh.
Nice. The backdash again. Ryukichi's doing such a great job on the backdash.
Yeah.
It's really sick.
They're trading some buttons right now. Oh, perfect parry.
Ooh.
Okay.
On the step kick raw. Whoa.
Cheeky reset. Works out. On Mena's favor. Spends the level 2. Lightning Beast. Gets the party started. We're attacking the drive gauge now. And we successfully done it. Ryukichi's, is your reactions heightened?
We're gonna see, is he gonna threaten with a super? Is it coming anytime soon? He's just holding on the pressure right now.
Oh my God! Oh my God! He caught that?
The reset to the overhead into the level 3. Okay, this is gonna build enough time for him to get his meter back too.
Sit down and shut up.
Ryukichi call it out the fact that Mena was gonna bait something. What a way to take advantage of it.
Yeah, he stopped this.
Yeah, between you and dynamic between you and me, definitely confusing between the two. Golly.
Oh my God! Oh my Lord! Ryukichi drive rush OD fireball.
And it's not
oh my
over
goodness!
Yet. Final round.
What an option!
Final round for Ryukichi possibly to go match point.
He is on winner's finals point right now.
Oh,
man,
nice.
That was such a sick way to stuff the drive rush check attempt.
It really, really was.
Oh man, I need to lock in. Otherwise, Ryukichi about to get it.
He didn't believe in the drive rush. Stand light kick, goes for the back throw. What a good start. Nice jump, he knew.
Indeed. Oh, speaking of Nolan, Meta RD takes to the sky. Lightning Beast after he's trying to time his setup.
Blanca-chan. Blanca-chan's out. Oh no, Here we go.
Nice. Nice. Good.
What a great way for Ryukichi to win that round, but Mena just shut the momentum down.
Yeah.
Such a great way to shut it down.
We saw 2 level 2s in both rounds, or 1 level 2 each round.
Yeah.
But man, that first round,
Yeah, Ryukichi's getting flustered.
Was ridiculous.
Ryukichi's getting very flustered right now.
Drive rush OD fireball. You actually don't see that option very much from Ken.
No, absolutely
Usually, if you're
not,
trying to check, it's like a drive rush dragon lash.
Yeah. But like since he only needed a little bit of life, right? He just wanted to do the safest thing possible.
And
Not
it's so fast
actually
too.
risk. Yeah.
Nice.
Really cool.
Gets hit by drive rush low forward. Mena strikes first blood. We let it rip again. We don't care if I lost that last game because of it, baby.
Exactly, man.
That's the mind game.
Exactly.
Nice. Oh, perfect parry. You missed your tap parry. Guess what? I didn't miss mine.
Oh,
Oh,
the blue stuff is everywhere. Trade combos off that.
What a setup.
Oh my. Yeah,
that was a delayed back medium kick too.
Yeah, he called out the fuzzy timing, like the delayed timing defensive choice. It thwarted it.
Just like that, the Blanca. We're match point for Mena. What a check from Ryukichi on Mena's drive rush there.
He might hold up. No.
Oh,
But perfect parry.
What?
And he got hit by the cross up afterwards.
Oh yeah, you're right. So this is unscaled from the parry.
Nice parry. Holding the parry. Let's go. Doesn't take punish counter throw.
I'm sorry, that double parry was crazy work.
Too much.
Nice whip punish.
Will he do it again?
Perfect parry again. Yo, what is happening?
Jaws.
The blocking shot's there. You can't attack it.
Oh my, he wasn't blocking after the parry either. He got punish countered by the blocking shot.
Shout out to the homie.
Employee of the month.
Oh my God, that's going to be it. Mena RT going to grand finals. Can he make the back-to-back EVO Japan champion?
Bruh, 1 set away, 3 wins away from doing it, Mena RD. Holy smokes.
Oh man, and it's crazy because usually you see a little like warm up here. You switch
that
characters.
Is
characters like I
insane,
can see
bro.
his block was ready to go.
Wow. He is Blanca in this game, man.
Yeah.
Like, he just stays with that character at its peak.
I think the crazy part is, like, especially the last game, the amount of perfect parries from both sides was insane. And the craziest spots, too.
Yeah. Like that perfect parry on the OD Blanca ball, I thought was going to get punished. And no, Mena gets the perfect parry right after that from Ryukichi. It was just back and forth. So.
And it just such a testament to Mena RD staying locked in as well, right?
Yep.
A lot of times you see a big move like that get parried, you're like, all right, well, I got to take this punish, right? And he's like, nah, bro. Like, in case something weird happens, or he may have already known, whatever it may be, he was like, I'm parrying. And he knew that it wasn't just time to surrender to the hit.
That was a great point in range. That right there is like, you never give up.
Yeah, championship composure.
You know
right
about
there.
that. You know about that, Justin. You never give up.
I matched that team super, but he never gave up though. That was beautiful because I'm like, yeah, he got punished.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think we all thought that.
Yeah, and then most of the time, let's say if you didn't get punished, you would have got hit to the wall.
Yes, exactly.
And you would have got the combo.
Because you would have just been surrendered. You thought you would have been punished. You just block it, and then that happens, right? Nah, not when it comes to Mena RD, and that's why he is a world champion, right? 2-time Capcom Cup champion, reigning defending EVO Japan champion.
Man, this might be the back-to-back.
Dog, that parry defense had threw me for a loop.
This could be his specialty going forward. Can he go the back-to-backs?
Yeah, we see the Zangief right here. Look at it. He was.
I know it's going. I know that for sure is going to end up on the Evo page.
50%.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's Zangief, bro.
Zangief
On the critical art.
All my fans, let them know you ain't gonna live through this.
Look, you see Ken's head?
His neck, bro.
Yeah, you see his head?
My man Zangief is an unsafe worker, bro.
That head is gone.
But like this is how you know Ryukichi is such a great player because he started feeling it out. You started seeing more fireballs because we were talking about how Ryukichi didn't throw any fireballs in the first game. But the backdash usage, I think
that was immaculate.
Like for the random places that he chooses to do the backdash too, because it was on Wake, it was after block strings. He just had perfect spacing, waiting to get the whip punish on
I think
Mena.
so. Yeah, I think so. I mean, you're completely right. Even this one, backdash right here, he knew.
I think it's a little bit of an underutilized move when it comes to how he's using it, right? Where, like, if you feel like you want to call out your opponent using those big buttons or those forward advancing buttons, if you have a good read on when it's likely to happen, backdash is a huge answer. And he displayed that time and time again in this winner's finals.
Man, that hurt box, though, on Zangief's crouch jab, that was so far when he got the punish counter on the crouch strong from Ken.
Oh, yeah. And then we saw the Blanca switch as well, right?
This was a great,
sick.
this sequence
reset.
was amazing right here.
That just reminds me of like the Tokido at Evo. You know, the overhead into the level 3?
Yeah, that's the only way
he just bet it all.
That's the only way he would have won.
Yeah, exactly. You needed a big way to get back into the set there.
Yeah, right, drive rush fireball. Yeah, I think this was the drive rush OD fireball.
Yeah,
right?
you're right. It was, yeah. Gets one fireball.
Hadouken.
Yeah, I was going to say, we saw the drive rush at the end because Meta tried to check with a light and then just buffer the drive rush cancel behind it. So, yeah.
And it's just like the beautiful.
Yeah, if you're efficient in parrying, bro, oh my God. That could actually do wonders for you.
Trying to see what each other were trying to do to react.
That could actually do wonders for you. That's why I liked it. That's why I liked it. Aside from like Street Fighter 6, that's why I liked it in Tekken 7 when I always use a Leroy. Because he had a high mid parry and he had a low parry.
Yeah. I think this is gonna. I don't know. I'm sure they played each other a lot. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I feel like all the characters do not do well for Geef. Like Ed, Mai, those are just not good matchups for Zangief.
I'm assuming starting with the Mai. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Just because it seems like a very difficult thing for Zangief to
Sheesh, actually, if I was better at getting a better damage output and scenario with Leroy.
Know him for in Street Fighter 6.
And if the moveset wasn't so weird for me for Tekken 8 when it came to Leroy,
This is definitely a hill to climb for Kobayan.
I'd be able to be much more efficient with him, and he'd probably still be my main character.
This is 4th place right now. This is the fight for 4th place.
And he's climbed hills. He's climbed Everest at this point, right? He came back, defeated Gucci, came back in the second.
You remember where exactly?
After going down 2-0, like this man is here. He's built for something like this.
Like, did he get did he get a heat recovery? Heat gauge recovery too?
Topanga, possibly.
Like law, like with certain moves or whatnot.
Kobayan won.
Really?
Like it just sounds familiar.
Against his Mai?
No, this is before Mai.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I feel like Mai shuts down Zangief. I just can't, like, when I think about the matchup.
Fireball DP, it's just classic.
And her buttons. Like, he can't, you know, in the ninja game, it's actually pretty hard for Zangief.
Ah, okay, that's what got buffed. Yeah.
Yeah, roundhouse, stand fierce, stand me and punch, blow forward. Yeah, we're seeing the Mai for sure.
That's what we're going to start with. It's going to be up to Kobayan to make Momochi go to Ed. If that's going to be the case, maybe even with some victories, he won't switch. Just believing in this one. Of course, Momochi, my guy, always rocking the green colors as well.
He definitely got the cool Mai costume on. That's my favorite Mai costume.
Yeah, this is sick.
Ah, okay.
Momochi mains DLC. He is a DLC main.
There's that roundhouse right there. Getting the counter hit though, so no follow up, no punish counter couple.
Yeah, that's such a great poke right there. Okay, up charge fan again. Over the regular fan, standing heavy kick again in that situation.
Okay, we're gonna see the stand medium punch come out for Kobayan.
Wow.
That's all he's gonna get right now though.
Drive rushing all of it is business.
Armor.
Drive rush armor.
Yeah, he's gonna definitely try to use stand heavy punch a lot, but the problem is it just loses the DI, right? Especially if you hold it.
And her crouch medium kick is pretty damn good too, so that's another thing that can get you slipping, and the fierce barely connects.
Yeah,
got stocks.
Legitimately, I don't even need it to be OD for it to be OD.
Yeah, look at that.
Bro, I don't even know what he's supposed to do in this situation. Stand fierce, use the armor.
Yeah, punish. Yeah, go for the sweep, charge back that fan.
Oh,
nice.
Wow.
Worked out though, but he's burned out.
Yeah.
Oh, he was buffering that level 1.
He did.
He didn't believe. Larry works again.
I think he needed a jump forward or a neutral jump. I think back jump, I don't know if it would have reached.
Nice.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, unless he had drive rush and drive rush forward a little bit and then the level 1. That might have worked. Oh, that worked out. Level 2. Okay, are we going to go for reset or damage?
Oh, give me that damage. Yeah.
We're just going to drive rush in anyways. Oh, just a hop in. Okay.
Yeah, you don't really get the best Oki, so he didn't want to waste it because he already had to block so much.
Yeah.
The with punishment, the stand short on my spheres. Okay.
And if he drive rush after that, I think it would have put him below the 3-bar threshold, right? It means drive rush cancel is going to be a burnout, so smart stuff.
Get off.
Nice.
Wow.
Burn on my turn, but you're in the corner.
Oh,
a little bit too far.
Yeah, I think he thought the next hits wouldn't connect.
Uh-oh, this might be scary.
Nah, it's okay. Kobayan has a life lead. Huge life lead here.
I don't feel like you believe that, Sherry.
Yeah.
I believe it. No, I believe in Zangief taking this.
All right, let's see.
Oh,
Oh my God. This
hit.
is the start. You have to take this throw, right? No, he didn't. And that's why Momochi didn't swing back. Look at this. Look at, even though he has the life lead, he has to do so much work to get this last hit. She's annoying.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh,
Maybe stand short. Stand short.
she's annoying. Look at that. Fans on.
Oh my! He didn't go.
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
I messed it up.
It was a crouch short.
Yeah.
Nah, if he imagine.
Oh
if
my
he hit the
goodness.
combo though,
Yeah.
ooh, a little bit of a different
It
story.
was very unexpected for that roundhouse to get the counter hit there.
It's super strange with the way it played out. Momochi just couldn't quite convert in the moment.
That standing heavy kick is cooking him right now. That stand fierce. You can't really press it too much because obviously the armor will beat that stand heavy kick. But that's the mind game, right? That's the 50-50 in that situation.
Yeah, and if you don't see Cole threatening with
something that's something they need to update then.
Yeah, and look at that.
Game wise.
DI,
yeah,
right?
you could DI the charge ones.
But you got to lock in on that.
You do. Ooh. Nice. The fierce again. The delay.
Wow.
The delay
Yeah.
crouch
Low.
BM kick was so good because you thought the SPD was coming. Catching you holding up.
Level 1 as well. We in the Kona.
The damage. Putting Momochi into critical arm, but doesn't matter. Light SPD is going to take it.
Trying to wake up with something, too. Just got counter hit by the command grab.
Yeah, I'm talking about how
Kobayani's up one.
Like, that's godlike.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like, he just
Like,
won
what?
the first match. I mean, we were talking about how it looks so difficult for him to get any ground.
Oh,
But
okay.
Kobayani's patience is out of this world.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's willing to just walk you down, play it slow. It's like eventually I feel like there's a melting point for Zangief where they just tilt.
Yeah,
I don't know where his tilt is.
absolutely. It seems very much further away than a lot of the other Geefs.
Yeah, I mean, how many standing roundhouse from Momochi did he have to block and get hit by?
Oh.
There's a perfect parry. Okay, we're going to get the juggle bounce here.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh,
It's proper Oki. That's another proper Oki.
keep it safe. Yeah, delay just in case. That's
that's
a
it.
punish. GG's.
Wow.
Great
Jeez.
play from Kobayan again, man. Knowing I think he's so good at applying pressure and knowing that people really panic up against
Yes.
grapplers, right? They try to do something to not be in that command grab rage, and he takes advantage of it so well.
Go for the backdoor right there. Mai gets her real estate again. Oh, look at this. Standing heavy kick. Goes for the fan. Yeah, charge instead of drive rushing. Walking forward. That's so good.
Sweep, no,
No,
punish, a
too
little too far.
No, the
Two headbutts, though.
Yeah. But you get hit by the health stack because you think the third headbutt is coming, or maybe SPD. Oh, level 2.
Ooh.
There we go.
No level 2 there. Okay.
Interesting.
And next hit will kill, I think, no matter what he does. Gets like one drive rush cancel, will kill with the level 2 combo into it. Oh,
Yep. Drive for stand. Oh, he's trying to bait something. Okay, forces the Zangief to burn out, but I mean, at this situation, you could turn the butter.
exactly.
You could turn the butter. You're completely playing neutral. Get a little punish right there.
Got him.
Wow! That's
Off the
godlike.
ball. That was off the
And we're
ball.
gonna go level 1 instantly. Nah, that's actually crazy. You know why? He didn't have to do that.
He did it.
He wanted to flex that, yo, my execution's OD.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know how many times I should do that combo in
It's
training
hard- it's
mode?
hard to do that
It's
combo.
hard to do the motion for that.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do the forward dash hell stab into the level 1.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy.
And great recognition that even in Burnout, he was close enough to punish the sweep with a light kick,
Yeah.
right? A lot
Yeah.
of the time, people would be like, oh, I'm in Burnout, I blocked the sweep. A lot of the time, you can't get a proper punish. He knows that light kick from Geef goes very far. So good stuff from Kobayan. 2-0, actually, and has forced Momochi to go to the end.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I think this is definitely going to be more difficult because Kobayan actually got a lot of mileage off with punishing with the stand short. That's way more difficult to do against Ed.
I mean, he just whip punished the
with the
Ed
sweep,
right
with the
now.
sweep,
now.
with the sweep.
Wow.
He got the ranges. He
Yeah,
just got
he-
the ranges on deck.
I
He
think
does.
it's also like another thing where it's like, is it too late? Can he make a 3-game comeback right now?
it's gonna
That's
be
the
tough.
hard part because now I feel like Kobayan has room to just kind of like gamble with like SPDs a bit more. But we'll see. I mean, Momochi's looking good this third round.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing with Momochi, right, is that you want to win these matches quickly so Kobayan feels uncomfortable, so he doesn't get chances to gather intel himself, but that's what he's doing now.
I'm telling you, he could get a combo. Oh,
What?
that would have killed. Yeah, he did it
just-
too early.
yeah,
Because
exactly.
Yeah, he did try to go
punish
for the
count.
resort,
It's
yeah.
because it was punish counter instead of counter
Yeah.
hit and regular hit.
Yeah, he got more frames on that because
Yeah.
of that.
He had to delay the SPD just a little bit longer.
I think the heavy SPD would have killed there.
I mean, these sneaky little Zangiefs trying to get their resets in.
Yeah, man, that is the name of the game. And you already know what this name is. It's a dream combo coming at you, but big bodies. A little bit tougher to juggle properly.
Bro, that dream woke up short. That's what happened.
It's like, I was just getting to the good part. Why'd you wake me up?
No, I hate that.
Yeah.
I try to go back to sleep and I never get the same dream ever again.
Never.
Oh, nice, using the flickers right there. That's the annoying part. You have to force the jump, but he's not, you know, Kobayan's chilling. He's willing to play this. Because at this point, this is data,
Precisely.
right? This is data for Kobayan for game 4 and 5.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. That's exactly what I was thinking. At this point, this is just intel. We've kind of chalked this one up already. we still got a couple of games to play with if you're Kobayan.
Yeah.
You can see the change in the matchup though, because like sweep is such an important tool in the neutral for Kobayan, but Ed on block, a lot of characters can't punish Zangief's sweep from full
with a big combo.
like max range
Yeah.
with a big combo that
Goodness.
is, but Ed can. Mochi's done that twice already.
He said, "Get off of me."
When you bullied in the corner, that's all you want.
Nice. Using the crouching heavy kick right there. Stand jab, checks. Oh my god.
Don't hold up on me, he said.
Level 1, and he was able to block in time. Oh, you're dead.
There's a little too slow.
Look at the damage. Look at the damage. Batista bomb.
Legitimately, the animal.
Match point for Kobayan.
Just like that. What a check on the startup of that.
I'm telling you, Zangief don't got bad matches, bro.
Oh.
I mean, he has been a Gaio, he's been a Mai, and now he's about to be the Ed.
I heard this match has been possible for Zangief.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Nobody's got a pocket JP here in top 8.
Yeah, it's going to be a matchup for RD for sure.
That might be the only one.
RD got a pocket JP from season 1, remember?
That's fast.
Imagine.
Man, that'd be crazy.
If they see each other in the finals, perhaps.
Yeah, that'd be nuts.
Oh,
wait a minute, though.
That was a sick combo.
I feel like Zangief's never do fierce as a combo.
No, that was crazy. Yeah, he didn't flinch.
Are we going to see it cancel to level 2?
He has to do one hit.
No.
No, that's going to seal the deal. But you know what? I think Kobayan's fine with that. Because now Momochi doesn't have meter to go into round 3 while he's about to get his level 3.
Meter advantage supremely on Kobayan's side right now.
Oh, stand fierce right
Oh,
there.
this gonna get real interesting, real fast, real quick.
Wow.
Perfect parry, okay.
And that was cheeky, because that wasn't scale damage at the point. That was just raw damage.
Indeed, as we talked about sneaking in those resets.
Nice backdash. It wasn't a punish, but Momochi was scared of jab SPD at the backdash range.
Yeah, he was trying to hold up.
This is guess for game. Level 3 is coming. Spine Buster, guess for game. Are you gonna wake up DP? You might. Oh, that's it. Level 2 into level 1. Do we do a button before that though?
Oh, he did it again.
That's enough. Kobayan on to losers finals.
The scream.
Oh my god.
Again, we talked about it, right? How good he is at just taking advantage of the opponent being concerned about the SPD, right? At the end, he didn't get greedy. He didn't tunnel vision in on it. He knew that eventually Momochi would have to try to defend against that.
Yeah, I thought Momochi was going to come back from that.
Beautiful stuff.
Bro, I mean, just think about, you just took out Momochi.
Yeah.
Zangief in apparently terrible matchups against Mai and Ed, but you took down Momochi. You are fighting. You are within top 3.
Yeah, he should have, but boy.
He is top 3. He's getting a stick.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. He's getting one of these sticks.
He's getting a stick automatically. Top 3 gets the Nacon sticks and everything.
Higuchi Gaio vanquished.
That's what
Akira
I'm saying.
Kenny vanquished. And the Mai and Ed from Momochi.
Come on, I'm saying, bro.
Wow.
You know, and his award, a good matchup.
Yeah, that's facts.
Ryukichi, right?
Yeah,
Ken?
Ryukichi.
You
that's
know
what we
what would be
talked
insane?
about. Oh my
Ryukichi
Lord.
wins?
Yeah.
I know, right? After all this?
I'm not gonna put that out there,
Well,
but it's just like, here's an easier one for you, Kobayan. But we'll see how it really goes.
The thing is, most people I feel like, are best at their bad matchups a lot of times.
Yeah,
right?
that's the one that they practice the most.
Yeah,
but it's just like, I gotta stop losing like that. But anyways, going back to this, like,
Mm.
we just saw how Kobayan, he played so patiently. He was able to find his openings with the buttons. Like, as many times as he blocked and got hit by the stand roundhouse from Momochi, he was just ready with either the stand medium kick or the stand short to get the whip punish.
And he just never makes decisions where you can tell he's shook. Like, he's just always composed. He's willing to get burnt out. He's not going to, like, try to overreach or overstep. Like, he's just so confident in what he brings to the table. He doesn't really get, he doesn't adjust his game plan by what the opponent's doing, right? In terms of like annoyance, like he just stays very solid.
Yeah, Kobayan had
his game plan.
Yes,
had to
exactly.
be deal with space and patience.
How to win this neutral.
Because
I know that if I'm in, you're gonna be scared.
I guess
if you do this,
in terms of Zangief, it's like
So that's what it comes down
Like
to.
if you move wrong with Zangief, then that's pretty.
Yeah.
That's gonna put you in a predicament.
Can you just put a bag of tricks against Kobayashi? Because you're not gonna. It feels like you're not gonna outplay him.
Yeah, you're not gonna.
He's outplaying everybody.
You're not gonna shake him up. You're not gonna get him nervous. Like he's just so composed.
Akira
right
was
now.
the closest one.
Yeah,
because he was
going crazy.
Yeah, he was going ham on defense.
And then all of a sudden he's trying like, oh, you know what? Let me play this footsie game with you.
Yeah.
Nah, psych, you lost.
You know what's actually godlike about Kobayashi too is that when he has level 3, I feel like a lot of Zangief players kind of pigeon their hole and they focus on how am I going to accomplish getting this level 3 off of you. But he switched it up where he's just like, in my mind, I know that I have the combo 3 in my tool set, but I also know what combo I can do to get into the level 2 to the level 1 to kill you. So he's just not focused on, I gotta get this level 3 off on you.
Dude never tunnel visions.
Yeah.
He never tunnel visions. He never has that shiny red ball syndrome.
Yep.
Like, it is so impressive, especially on a character like Zangief, where obviously the SBD is a huge reward. It's an endorphin boost as well. You know, you always feel good when you hit a command grab. He's not worried about it. He's like, you know what will make me feel even better than that? The W.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I never see a flowchart, you know?
No.
That's true.
Never.
Yeah, he switches his option every time.
Yeah.
But yes, indeed. I always want to give a big shout out to PlayStation tournaments as well. They've been a partner for EVO for a few years now as well. You combo the competition, we'll combo the rewards. We have win cash and exclusive items when you enter the PlayStation tournaments. And again, you can sign up on the PS5 directly, and for a lot of them, directly in the game itself. So it's very easy to do. And as Sherry mentioned earlier, they're happening all the time. Some games even happen daily. So please get in the system and start getting familiar with everything the FGC and beyond has to offer from PlayStation tournaments.
I mean, because this just starts now. There's so many tours that started from this tournament at EVO Japan. Like, there was CPT, Arc World Tours. This was their first event as well. I'm not sure if Tekken World Tour, if this was their first event, but
it's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
Honestly.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah. So you want to make sure, you know, you got to practice on that PlayStation if you're going to compete in tournaments.
Precisely, man. Yeah, big ups to PlayStation. Yeah. Now we are on to losers finals. It's going to be Kobayashi versus Ryukichi. And I'm wondering because there has been the aggression that has found success up against Kobayashi. And Ryukichi, he's an aggressive player. So despite the matchup, I think, being in Geef's favor, this could be a playstyle thing where Ryukichi at least makes
Oh, shoot, I forgot I was on YouTube.
Maybe even gets
Hey, to my people that's over on YouTube, I'm actually chatting over on Twitch, so I'm not sure why, but I can't. If you did chat inside chat, I can't see your chat.
It worked for him a lot. So now Kobayashi like,
and above everything else, yeah.
If
anything, yeah. If y'all come over to Twitch, I'll be able to see it.
I know how to counter it. This is what you're supposed to do. So I'm curious to see if we're going to see those type of call-outs.
Well, so in my mind, the way that you would approach that matchup,
I think the broadcast software might need another update.
Against Mena, I feel like he didn't go with the traditional route of what Zangief would do in the neutral. But I feel like if you're Kobayashi and you're watching that and you're seeing that he's backdashing in order to, because the only way he's going to whip punish is if you're throwing out a heavy button like the Stand Fierce, right? Why wouldn't you just walk with him then?
Yeah.
Like, he's cornering himself. So I think if he's starting to do a lot of backdashes and looking for the whip punish, Kobayashi has shown us that he is such a patient player and he will walk you down, throw out some normals, throw out some lights, just so it's make it harder to whip punish. So I feel like if Ryukichi keeps demonstrating that he's going to backdash, Kobayashi is going to walk him down into the corner.
Walk him down, or even maybe use Hell Stab to kind of catch the backdash too.
Oh,
Hell
that would be OD.
Yeah, the Hell Stab. Yeah, it's a bit faster.
Yeah,
so.
definitely.
I could see like Kobayashi walking forward on the backdash and then like stopping or walking back a little bit and baiting out the button after the backdash. You know, that's something that I think
could be the delayed flies, right? Like delayed crouch strong will catch backdashes into the jab, into the lariat, perhaps. It just depends on the range.
I mean, OD running bear grab as well too. That will catch the backdash. You know,
this is the time.
It's coming.
Up against backdash. This is the time.
I feel like the next break, you just gotta walk up there and tell either him or Mena, like, yo, all I need you to do is just start the round with OD running.
Start OD running bear grab. I'm telling you,
I thought you were gonna be like, you need to go up there and running bear grab them yourself at this point. Like, you just need to do it.
I mean, we almost had it because it was the first sequence, but it wasn't immediate round start, right?
That doesn't count.
He did the crouch strong, cancels the OD running bear grab.
I'm just saying, round one fight.
And it was from Mena. We actually have not seen one running bear grab from Kobayashi yet.
Kobayashi's not a grabber, bro. He just doesn't be grabbing people.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He just footsies all day.
That's true, that's true.
One of the things we like to say, right, is that the threat of an option is as powerful as the option itself.
100%.
And Kobayashi's display of gameplay, I mean, that is the perfect example of it.
I mean, I feel like even when I'm playing against Zangief, you forget that he has running bear grab until he does it on you, and you're like, wait, you actually did that? That's crazy.
I agree. That's how I feel
He has a few moves you don't see. You don't see the counter.
I
right?
know,
Oh yeah, the Tundra Storm.
The Tundra Storm.
Hey, this is another one. That's another good one to use that
I was gonna say, what if he Tundra Storms against the stand
medium
the
kick?
step kick?
You can do, you can do step kick. You can do stand roundhouse. There's a few up against Ken that you could actually use that against.
Yeah.
Man, that'd be wild to see for sure.
I mean, so I think the one thing that's also in Ryokichi's favor is that obviously Zangief's sweep is a super popular option,
Yep.
especially against Ken's low forward. But if you're not ready with the reaction, you block it, Ken gets standing heavy kick, punish counter. That's huge, right? So we saw that a few times with Ryokichi versus Mena. So I'm curious to see if we might see those type of sequences again. And look at that. You can see the crowd. All the seats are filled up. Japan is so invested when it comes to Street Fighter 6 and fighting games, right? It's just beautiful to see.
Only like 30% of that crowd, actually that part of the crowd is all sitting on the floor, but only like 30% of that crowd is sitting in seats.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta love the crowd out here.
And it goes all the way to the back of the venue. Like, there are seats like
they took all the
way
setups
to the
out.
back.
It's all
everything's
chairs.
gone. Yeah.
It's just
chairs.
a land mass of people at this point, all tuned into Street Fighter 6. You gotta love it. The way Japan has embraced this game, man,
same setup that they
I
had
think
with
that's
World
just
Tour.
a thing in general where
At some point,
it
was
like
like, yo,
Evo,
we don't need
I feel
these
like
no more.
everyone just wants to come to these tournaments, right?
Yep.
Obviously, this is Evo Japan. We're gonna have Evo Las Vegas in a few months, and then Evo Nice for the first time.
So excited for that.
So excited! If the hashtag is not Nice is nice, I will be upset. Okay, that
It's spelled
needs
the
to,
same, by the way.
right?
Let 'em know,
It spells the same, and
Yeah.
then eventually there's also Evo Singapore that they haven't announced yet as well too, right?
Yeah,
So
in
we don't know.
2026.
Yeah, we don't know when that's gonna be. So that's gonna be something super cool. It just feels like it's Evo worldwide at this point.
We
right?
love that.
Absolutely.
We love the coalition of games that just come together because we were out here for Capcom Cup, that was just Street Fighter, but when you have Evo and you have all the fighting games that are here, it's just beautiful to see. Like, we just finished watching Tekken 8 Top 8 just before this, and then we had Grand Blue, we had Guilty Gear, we had KOF, and then we had the side tournaments, right? The Virtual Fighter Co-op Cup.
Yeah.
Fighting games are something so beautiful.
So sick. A bunch of legendary events coming together, culminating here at Evo Japan. And in addition to some culminating, we got the kickoff of massive amounts of world tours, right?
Yeah,
this is the first spot for the SNK World Championship, first spot for CBT. I think it is the first spot for TWT. So, like, so many cool things, all kicking off here at Evo Japan. Yeah, man, this is definitely great synergy when it comes to the fighting game community.
And don't forget, playable characters.
Oh, yeah.
You have to be here to play Andy, Unica, and Elena. So,
no
like,
photography allowed, by the way. So, you have to be here.
Legitimately, the footage is not out there.
It's
like,
not
you
out
gotta
there.
see it with
This is your
own
first
eyes.
hands-on experience type of thing, right? And so it's like, it's a really cool thing to see that the publishers are also on board.
Yep.
They want to show off like some of their cool stuff, their merch. Because like a lot of times you don't really get to buy merch in general.
Yeah, you don't.
Like I would say the Psy Games booth, they also have amazing merch. This is +1 frames. This is the official Evo merch as well, dude. 10-0 as well. So you can all get that here. So it's just a cool fighting game experience, especially if you're a fighting game fan and you want to get some cool stuff.
Absolutely, yeah. There's so much to do at Evo specifically beyond just the tournament itself, right? Definitely things you'll get exposed to here and nowhere else, straight up.
Yeah, and it's really cool because back in my day, same for you guys. I mean, you guys are all, I think we've all been here for a very long time, right? Like, it's cool to see the growth of how Evo's gone, but even like the Feisty collection. I mean, we've talked about it many times throughout the stream, throughout the weekend, right? We have like the arcade stick collection back there.
Yeah, it's Markman's. Yeah, Markman's collection.
And like the evolution of arcade sticks, the hitboxes, buttonless, and all that. And all the vendors here, all these brand new sticks. There's like 8, 10 different sticks that are out now.
And another display that is new, I believe, to Evo Japan this year is the promotional posters that Majin Obama collects. That is Majin Obama's collection of a bunch of different promotional posters from fighting games throughout decades and decades of them, right? So it's super cool. That's one of the great aspects of the FGC. Getting seasoned and getting a little bit older is that we have a history, right? In addition to all of that, we're getting second and third generation fighting game players that are doing the thing too. But let's get into it. Losers Finals is here. Ryukichi on the Ken, going up against Kobayan on the Zangief, all for a shot at Mena RD in Grand Finals.
Incredible. We got some character specialists here.
I want to see Kobayan fight Mena, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
I'm a little biased. I want to see it.
He's got to get through Ryukichi first, though.
Kind of with Justin on that one, dude. That would make for an excellent fight.
3 bars versus my 2. I'll take that all day.
Both of them popping off.
Yeah, look at that. Flow forward right there. Walk him down. SPD off the standing. Heavy plunger minus, baby.
Yeah, exactly. -2. I'll take that all day, but Ryukichi's still pressing.
Nice. He didn't bite. Ooh, punish counter SPD there.
Yeah, that's the thing. Jinrai is not a good tool up against Zangief, man. Even if you go for that low, if they block it out, you get an SPD guaranteed every time.
It's -5, the low, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and that is the 5-frame command grab.
Yeah, 5-frame command throw. Oh my god, he held up. And guess what?
This might end very quickly. I'm not gonna kid.
There's a meaty headbutt +4. Oh, you have to get off of me.
That was already 5 headbutts in this round alone.
I mean, he's just saying I'm smarter. That's what he's saying.
I'm gonna use my brain.
Look at that stand jab usage in that range. Kobayan so good at using all the different normals that Zangief has. There's a backdash.
Yeah.
Headbutt. You ain't going nowhere.
Oh, get off of me. SPD. Bam.
Jeez.
Kobayan.
In the books, that was textbook clinical style.
Bro, that was kind of bad.
Yeah.
Right? That like you were like bad matchup, right?
Yeah, I mean, it made him look like it right there at the very least, right?
I mean, this is where Ken shines, right? When he's got you in the corner, this is where he's going to sprinkle with the stand fierces just to take away the drive meter.
Oh, man.
Delayed drive rush from Kobayan.
Oh, dancing on him a little bit right there. And again, I love the sweep usage. It's something that Ken has to use in this, but backdash, punishing the throw attempt.
Oh, wake up stand short from Ryukichi. Gets the counter hit, actually.
Yeah, you don't really get the Oki from the back throw from the DDT in that situation, so it makes sense for Ryukichi to try to get out that situation.
Oh,
nice. Finally worked out. Punish counter, stand me and punch.
The way he is walking down this camera.
I see. Oh, well, they're going to mess up they was looking for.
Yes, an even better reaction.
Bro, how old is Ryukichi? How do you do that?
Yo, you know why it's the crazy part? Because it was instant.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
exactly,
a late one.
yeah.
He was like, yeah, you're going to DI here.
Yeah, that was an impressive scout.
Barely the crouching medium kick whiffed against that drive. The startup of the drive press right there.
Oh,
Again.
he low crushed the medium kick attempt.
SPD, that's enough.
Jeez.
Oh, yo, these matches are going fast. They should make this a first to 5 at this point.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Kobayan has made every single correct read in the neutral so far in that past round, but it looks like Ryukichi again is going to get Kobayan into the corner. That's how he got the round the first time. Dragon Lash.
Where you reaching? Okay, goes for a stand throw.
We really, honestly,
that's gonna backdash.
He got
clean bait out. It's time for Ryukichi. Optimal starter as well with the run Tatsu. That's gonna be more than enough to tie up this set. Send it with the level 2. Save our time in addition to everything else.
Yeah, that's when you know you play rank match too much.
Yeah.
Right? You don't want to do level 3. Like, come on, I want to get to the next match.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh man, they're speed running through these games right now. We're already 1-1.
Yep, tied up and everything.
This is the second to last set of the entire tournament.
Sick kick confirm with a stand fierce and light kick Tatsu.
That was really impressive, honestly.
Yeah. Backdash it. He's trying to backdash. Oh my god, I'm running third throw.
Finally did try it.
I mean, the one time he did it, Ryukichi was ready for the up back in that situation.
That means the thunderstorm is coming.
Oh wow.
Imagine.
But this is where Kobayan is
No
struggling.
way.
Is when Ryukichi has him in the corner. We're taking 3 throws right now.
I'm saying that's where Zangief is weak. You need to maul. Don't try to play this like, oh, he's a grappler. I need to zone him out. String him up. String him up is the answer for Zangief.
That's what we saw when Akira was successful, right? It was the all-out aggression.
Ooh, get where you reach. Yo, come on. With
the
punish, DDT. That was a defensive back throw right there.
I know he didn't want it. Yeah, he didn't want the back throw there.
No, it was a defensive choice.
Yeah.
A human habit at that point, right?
Precisely, yeah.
One stand light kick will cancel.
Oh.
No, he thought the DP was coming. He wanted to bait something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you talk about the resets, right, Sherry? A lot of the time, the players that are really good up against Zangief, they're going to be scouting for those resets and trying to let the DPs rip. That's exactly what Kobayan was looking for there, but Ryukichi didn't give it to him.
Yeah, a little bit too far to get a confirmation from the crouching light kick from the drive rush. Nice block right there, forcing him to spend 3 bars of drive gauge for nothing.
No whip punish on the low forward though.
Yeah, couldn't get a combo from there too far. Surprised he didn't sweep back.
Yeah, stand medium kick. Maybe he wasn't ready for the sweep there. Okay, stand short from Ryukichi. It actually catches the startup frames of Kobayan stand fierce.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's just harassing with a lot of lights now. Sprinkling the fireball. Had to be an
Why did you do that?
Yeah, I mean, you saw him do a little churn, something.
Yeah, he definitely wants something else.
I feel like he wanted the level 2 there, not the level 1.
Yeah, something like that.
But even then, it's a different motion.
Yeah.
Level 2 is backwards versus forward. So I don't know what would happen there, but maybe something happened. But Kobayan's not getting bothered by it. But the weird thing that Ryukichi did was he ended the combo with ODDP, which is interesting too.
Yeah. little strange. Oh, he tried to get him with another counter to checking the drive rush.
Oh,
but
got him.
instead he finds the successful parry, puts him in the dirt.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up that like, oh, I'm surprised he
Good
didn't
catch.
drive reversal that, but it worked out for him with the perfect parry.
Yep.
Backdash again, headbutt, +4.
The backdashes from Ryukichi. We talk about how potent they've been. Gets out of the SBD and he goes and attacks with the level 2 as well.
Nice jump out, but we get the cross cut. But you know what? It's okay. Sacrifice damage for real estate, right?
Yep, absolutely. Well worth in this situation.
Oh my god, that's a big button. That standing heavy kick playing mileage right there.
Ooh.
Fireball possibly with that crouch fierce.
I think so. Now Kobayan, he's got to make this comeback. He's got to keep coming to Ryukichi. That's why he's just backdashing. But pops up instead
If
this
he
time.
blocked that, that might have been game, bro.
Oh yeah, like legitimately.
Here's the bust out. Okay.
The footsies. He's looking for something. Ryukichi does not want to give it to him.
Exactly, and he doesn't want to keep surrendering the space, but he's in the corner
He
now.
has CA.
Oh, not a real
what a
combo.
great backdash.
He's alive with the back throw.
It's okay. You have to play it slow. Don't get too crazy. Don't rush. Walk him down like you normally do. Level 3. Oh my god.
He was too far.
Level 1. That's why.
Oh, got him.
Now you can't throw fireballs. You have to drive rush forward. Do nothing. Oh, check the form. Level 1 Dragon Lash Flame. Wow. What a sequence.
And again, Ryukichi believing in his backdashes.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
Man,
Golly.
he's finding all the right places to get the backdashes on too.
Wow. That was so scary, man.
There's a lot of hard reads going on in that last round.
So intense on both sides. It was so tough, honestly, to make a decision in that moment for either one of them. Blows up the fuzzy defense timing again with that delayed crouch medium punch.
Okay.
Catches the back.
Ryukichi just finna go ham at this point.
A confirm into the Tatsu too.
Yeah. Now, speaking of confirms, Hell Stab and OD Lariat.
Yeah, caught him trying to hold up, trying to avoid an SBD.
Yeah, unfortunately, he didn't go forward because he just realized, oh, I'm low on drive gauge, so I don't want to drive rush forward yet.
Yeah.
Nice!
Oh, he tried to parry, too.
Look at the damage on that bad boy, too. Perfect parry with punish. Whoa, gets hit. I wonder if he thought maybe that was going to be a cross-up right there, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
There's the backdash from Ryukichi. Just to build some space. Stand short. He's going to connect.
Got him.
Shimmy.
And Ryukichi right there.
He didn't have to do that because he got the combo.
Yeah, he got the jab.
Yeah, that was cute.
Nonetheless, yeah, I don't know if it was counter hit stand jab.
He's at
so
match
maybe
point.
It would have been tough to get the kill combo off of it, but nonetheless, Ryukichi identified his win condition, blocks the drive reversal as well.
Ryukichi's looking good. He is at match point. 1 round away to get that rematch. A little bit too far. Didn't want you to stand like it there. Catches that.
The patience from Ryukichi attacking the drive gauge as well.
Yeah, I would just drive impact. Just do it.
Yeah, it's not bad. Even if you need the level 2, that's still a big win for you, honestly.
Exactly. You don't have to worry about level 3 CA.
Oh,
the walk down. No DP. DP there. If he did it early, he could have combo level 2. Yeah, now we're going to side switch for sure, right? Yes, we are.
You next, Jackhammer.
He's going to have to make some hell of a comeback, though.
Yeah, meaty low forward.
Drive reversal again
3
here.
versus 2. Oh my god.
Able to burn him out.
Oh my god, he went for that?
He went for that.
Wow.
If he mashed super, that was GG.
And Ryukichi, he mashed something. You saw the counter hit notification. I don't know if his super just didn't come out or what.
Kobayan with the armor punish counter.
Kobayan making the comeback right now.
Nice, good punish.
He's fighting for his life.
SPD again.
Oh, perfect max range.
He has level 2. That's gonna hit.
The juggle. Okay,
Nice.
wait. Around the corner. The jump Tatsu. This is it.
Yeah, level 2. That's gonna
Got
be
him.
over 2-2.
We're going to the last game.
That Tatsu was so strange. I don't know why he ended up doing that. It felt like a panicky option because I think if he just lands there, he might actually have an attempt at a punish.
Yeah, facts.
I just think it's the state, the electricity, the atmosphere get into him a little bit.
That's usually the case, I feel like Ryukichi. He's like, he plays so well in the beginning, but it gets kind of like finicky towards the end.
No bite from Kobayan there. But he's stuck in the corner at this point.
Oh, nice whip punish sweep right there. Yeah.
And again, set up by that backdash.
He was trying to take the hit, but guess what? This is guaranteed DI right here.
Look at this, assassinating that drive gauge.
This guaranteed stand fierce. Yeah, now we're gonna close it out.
Ew.
We're gonna take the round. Double drive rush combo. Doesn't even need to spend any meter. Ryukichi back on match point.
Just like that. But this is when the pressure gets the highest, right? Only 1 round away. Nice job stuffing the heavy.
Oh, I like the frame kill.
Dash, not a punish counter.
Yeah.
Still gets a short though. Okay, back. No, forward throw.
Spine buster.
Plus 30.
Oh my God.
The hiccup firm again from the hell stab.
Oh. But still, even the target combo is good damage.
Okay, back throw right there.
Wow, Kobayan.
Stand-me punch again. Not enough, but 1 hit away. This is the hardest for Zangief to close out. Just getting 1 hit.
Yeah. You're going to see the light kick. No, he's actually just trying to reach with the crouch. Medium.
No whiff punish on the stand fierce, though. Yo, he is drive rushing.
Yeah, he's going in. He's going in with the drive rushes right now.
Trying to take those ankles
out.
out.
Oh my God.
What a
Yo,
fierce.
Kobayan is playing impatient at this point, I feel like. He doesn't know. He
little bit.
Just walk him down a little bit. There you go.
Yeah.
Just walk him down. He was
thirsty.
Yeah, he was a little bit thirsty for the kill.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. Last game, last round. Full bar on both sides here.
Good punish on stand. We're using the stand medium kick. Because if you do sweep and you're not on it, you get punish counter from Ken back.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of standing round.
He's super far away, so he just takes the target combo as the follow-up.
Oh, God.
Catches Kobayan.
String him up. Yep, string him up.
We're going to see the backdash from Kobayan. We've seen it a lot in the corner.
He does have level 3, but is he going to use the threat, though?
Oh, man, it's so scary. The heavy punch through the fireball.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's too far to combo.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay.
You're so close.
No, no lariat.
Oh, the falling button catches him trying to walk him down.
Yeah, doesn't fall for the shimmy from Ryukichi. He just needs 1 confirmed to level 3, 1 stand light kick as well, too. Kobayan doesn't want to give it to him.
And he kept that string tight, right? The 3 jabs to push him out of level 3 range.
Yes.
Very smart.
Oh my God, Kobayan. You know Ryukichi's not going to give you the level 3 just from a drive rush, so you have to somehow land it from a jump or from a combo.
And
That's it.
Ryukichi catches the whip punish, that light kick meant doom. He's going to get his revenge match against Meta RD in Grand Finals.
Oh man, I was gonna say it was literally so scary because it was whoever got the next whip punish. Like you better hit the right button there.
Man.
And it was Ryukichi who got the low forward whip punish on the stand short from Kobayan.
Oh man, you don't.
Man.
That's the worst because you're so close.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when you know how bad he wants it,
100%.
and that's the heart of a champion right there, right?
Yes.
Just
And-
happy Kobayan's back, baby.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of players that wear their emotions on their sleeves, that show their vulnerabilities. We saw when he was winning, he was doing the same thing, right? Popping out, beating in his chest, screaming in the crowd. So yeah, when a big L happens like that, I definitely feel it. Big ups to Kobayan. I'm sure he's going to be the MVP for damn near everybody at this tournament, regardless.
Yeah, I mean his back was against the wall and he made the comeback and he got the first game or first round in the last game. It's just, it was so close to him, and I know it hurt so much more because you were so close.
Yeah.
But regardless, really, really great performance by him. I mean, you're talking about Zangief that went through so many bad matchups just to get it all the way here. Top 3 EVO Japan 2025.
Yeah,
like you said,
indeed.
Sherry. He beat all these bad
definitely,
matchups.
indeed.
We got to a matchup that a lot of people theorize is good for Geef, and that's the one he loses. But that's just a testament to Ryukichi's performance right there. Amazing stuff from everybody in this.
I hate to
top
say it,
eight
but
so
it's
far
only
and
us 2
beyond.
here.
And now we get that run back in Grand Finals.
I can't believe we're 1 match away just from ending everything.
Yeah,
Right.
the entire tournament.
Entire
That's it.
tournament, 3 days worth of just fighting games, right? Fighting games, everybody just coming, buying merch and everything, and now 1 more match, right?
Like 6,800 players. Do you
That's
know how
insane.
many players that is? They were running like 20-minute pools, 20-minute rounds to get all the way here. This is the last set of the night, of the weekend, of the event.
Man, speaking of sets, look at this, man. Kobayan, I feel like Kobayan was like playing so well too. The crazy part is we didn't see too many like backdashes from Ryukichi in neutral. He just like kind of fought,
Yeah, he did.
right? He just kind of fought,
Yeah.
and it worked out.
Most
He actually did
definitely.
a lot defensively, so he actually punished Kobayan quite a couple times.
Yeah, it was mainly way more off like block strings rather than like trying to call things out in the neutral. Like
Yeah.
when it was neutral, he was willing to sit there, stand fear, stand light kick, stand.
Yeah, no doubt about
like, a lot of
that.
These things where he was confident in beating Zangief to the punch, and I tell you what, that takes some cojones, bro.
I'm just hoping this doesn't like bring like severe damage into the viewership, because then that's
Like
just
this
gonna
last
make things
sequence there,
worse.
Just a backdash?
Oh, that was so good.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I felt like it was a little thirsty. You know, the one thing the Kobayan probably didn't do as much, maybe because Ken has a reversal, he didn't do drive rush delay crouch medium kick a lot against Ryukichi.
Man, and I forgot about that. I believe
that's the only thing I hope. I hope that like it doesn't damage the viewership that bad. That's the only thing.
He was so close. He's like,
yeah, I think that might be part of it.
Because Kobayan, he did go to the LCQ.
Because we are actually so freaking close right now.
Oh, he did.
And he didn't make it.
Oh,
he lost to Duke Kevin.
So that is probably why one of the reasons he took that extra hard as well. Yes, indeed. So, I mean, congrats to Mena RD and Ryukichi. Obviously, going to be going to World Esports World Cup. But we also need to crown a EVO Japan proper champion here. And Ryukichi is going to get his chance one more time at Mena RD. And, of course, Mena RD, reigning defending champion. 3 wins away from going back-to-back.
Back-to-back. I mean, we already have a back-to-back winner. ET was one King of Fighters.
Yep.
He won last year, so we might have a second back-to-back, 2-time EVO champion for Mena RD, or first-time EVO champion Ryukichi.
Yeah. Like, Ryukichi is putting Japan on his back right now. Of course, Mena just representing North America. This would be incredible to see, and even their winner set was pretty close. And we saw the Zangief come out from Mena, then we saw the Blanca.
Yeah.
Blanca definitely seemed a bit more comfortable against Ryukichi. So I'm wondering how it's going to go here, because Mena is sitting in winners and grand finals. So I'm sure he's not feeling like
pressure.
He's feeling pressure, but not as much as Ryukichi, because Ryu got one chance.
I feel like there's no pressure at all on Mena, and he's going to pick Blanca and just might smoke him.
Mena, to me, he's built for these moments. You know what I mean? So, like, the pressure, I think it is there, but the way he processes it, it's just very different from a lot of other people, right? So I think he's kind of comfortable with that pressure. When pressure is supposed to make you uncomfortable. And that's why he's so successful in damn near everything he does.
Yeah, you can really
I'm curious, because what if...
There's a lot of times that you see, like, clutch moments. He always clutches
plays
out.
so
There's
casual.
Like no hesitation. There's
to make it look like it's a showdown, but it's not a showdown, and then end up grand resetting the whole thing just because.
Oh man, and he's like come to the conclusion like he's done the work mentally where it's like, all right, bro, I am committing to this decision, and I'm not going to hold it against myself. I'm not going to feel bad if it doesn't work out, right? Like, they're never always going to be 100% right about every decision you make in fighting games, and it could kind of wear on us as fighting game players sometimes when we make a bad decision. We harp on it in our minds a little bit. That's not the case for Mena at all, right? He has that short-term competitive championship mindset where if something happens wrong, it's all right because that's just opening the door for something to go right.
I just want the winner to snatch that trophy once they win. Like frame one.
The way he did it last year.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine. He definitely would. But even still,
he actually did. Yeah.
Both hands. He like ran to the trophy and grabbed it with both hands, and the trophy is sitting right there. And again, we are one set, potentially 2 sets away from crowning the new champion of EVO Japan.
Wow, man! Wow, and you can see the sea of people awaiting the grand finals.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a fun match. Like I do think it's gonna be a Blanca pick just because of how it turned down the winner's side.
Yep.
But now it's like, does Ryukichi have an answer to kind of like some of the stuff that Mena RD was doing? I feel like a lot of the lights, like the crouching jab, standing light kick, Mena RD was cooking with that.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is, if you do crouching lights into drive rush from far, it automatically comes out. But for some reason, the way he was doing it, it just never came out. When it whiffed, it never came out.
Yep.
Only when it comes on hit or block. So it's just like, how is he doing it? Is he that hyper locked in where he's like hit confirming, just like lights into drive rushes, or is he just really feeling like, I know it's gonna work here?
Yeah, I really think it's like a mind confirm, right? Like he just knows when it's gonna work for whatever reason, and he wasn't like 100% right in that previous set. So we might see an instance or two here where it quite doesn't work out, but it feels like more often than not, Mena's mind beliefs are just always right.
I believe he's locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's locked in.
Yeah.
But not actually reacting to the lights, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you think he's like a hit confirming a light?
Well, so it's more so. I feel like it's more so of a situation where you're watching when you would do it.
Yeah, it's like that's what I'm getting.
So it's not necessarily reactions, but kind of just knowing the space.
Yeah.
Where the person's gonna end up blocking it.
Yeah.
That's what we were kind of talking about earlier, right? Where it's like certain instances where we saw that Akira crouch medium kick level 1 super, right? Like we can see those moments happening in certain scenarios where we're used to people either standing up in a moment or moving forward and whatnot, and it's like Akira did it, and Mena RD is really good at doing it too, where he can even confirm even when you don't see stuff like that. But it's time for grand finals, baby.
Yep, he's straight going for Blanca.
Mena RD going up against Fab Gaming Ryukichi for the grand prize of EVO Japan 2025. Let's get it!
Eat till it die! right, let's see.
Aru always
Oh
making
my
it.
God,
Oh, wow,
right
the backdash
away.
immediately.
But drive rush overhead, though?
That's how he's feeling, bro. You talked about it. No pressure right now.
No
He's going to
pressure.
come out here and let the flow flow.
Oh, he tried to crouch fears. You saw the crouch fears there.
Yeah,
He's
boy.
planning something.
Scheming.
A nice whip punish, but didn't get a big whip punish, though. Goes for the Tatsu. Safe jump. Crouching medium punch again. Men-RD always pressing the button in a situation when he knows it's his turn, and it's like safety as well, too.
Yeah. Man, Ryukichi even wiggle with the level 1 right there to maybe keep RD's drive gauge low but connected.
Oh my God, nice perk parry this time. Oh, we go for the,
The ground bounce, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was cute.
Oh, that whipped.
Now
I love
you're cornered.
Yeah, set up the trap instead of going for the damage.
That's it.
Expensive, but you know what? Sometimes you need to be expensive to cash out the round.
Yep.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is grand finals. You're 3 games away from winning. You got to use it. Every round gets you that much closer to becoming back-to-back Evo Japan champion.
Yes. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. Nice low forward. Blanca doesn't have the best type of walk speed, you know, so the low forwards are definitely going to play a factor.
Oh, wow. Perry was a good option
Nice.
there on that 50-50.
Again, the string, stopping the jump backs. I love that string, actually. The string. Yes.
Nice.
You can't be in that situation there, especially after you tap parry.
Yeah, exactly. You're locked into blocking.
Yeah, at the level 2. Meaty frame kill. He thought maybe the up ball was coming. Up ball or air ball. I like the hop. Let's go back to neutral, baby.
Yep.
Yeah, very smart from NRD. And Ryukichi's the one closest to the corner now, so, I mean, one drive rush cancel, you're there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a huge life lead sitting on Ryukichi's side, too, with no bar. But,
They is dancing right now.
Like, they went from scrambling to like, yo, let's just chill.
yeah.
Yeah.
They were so active in offense and defense, but yeah, definitely trying to feel each other out right now.
Yeah, man, RD try to bait something, doesn't work. I feel like if you're Ryukichi, you want to press the crouch medium punch a lot more,
Yeah, honestly.
right?
It's one of those great buttons we talked about how tough it is to whiff punish.
Oh, big punish.
Oh, but he finally baits him into the slide. Great stuff from Ryukichi. Extremely patient.
They were like both patients too. That's the crazy part, right?
Absolutely. It's just a testament to their all-around skills, right? They don't have to just focus on rush down. They don't have to focus on aggression.
Punish, counter, throw. I feel like a lot when it comes to like Japan, they get hit by like drive rush, punish, counter, throw a lot.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to parry.
They're always tap parrying.
And RD, he's one of those throw kings, man. He's really great at establishing throw and manipulating you afterwards once he conditions.
Nice. That's going to be a punish right there. But he's airborne, but still the scramble happened into RD's favor.
Throw into the corner. Slight delay on the walk back.
Yep.
Nice. No challenge. The fireball. Look at that. The scratch was like right there. He's like, I can't press a button there. It's so active. And that beats the standing heavy kick anti-air. Interesting.
That hurts, bro. He just takes a little bit of a DP, tries to play something out there, but patience again from Mena.
Yeah. One low forward from Ryukichi. You can't get the level 3, though. So he has to be careful. RD can't kill in the next hit.
He cannot.
Oh, jump.
He tried to walk under it, too, to make it whiff.
Oh,
but
my
it's still
God. There it
connected.
is. If he doesn't drop this combo, this level 3, yes, easy. Seal the deal. Game 1, grand finals, goes to Ryukichi.
What a way to strike first and set the tone to try to make this comeback.
I mean, they are just like staring each other down a lot, and Ryukichi's just kind of winning in that scenario. Like he's clipping Mena a lot with these low forwards.
Yeah, the walk speed is not the greatest with Blanca, so it's like that's how he's getting hit by it. Because he's trying to get out. Nice DI, gets to run overhead. Okay, goes for the Blanca. No, doesn't. He just wants to go for a throw in that situation.
Okay, you take the throw.
Always take the throw.
Oh, no anti-air attempt that time from Mena. I think he's dissuaded from the last round, jumping fierce, beating the roundhouse. So he tried to parry that time instead.
Yeah, that's true. Doesn't spend the electricity. I think he was a little bit too greedy there.
Yeah.
Maybe if he didn't know the electricity, it could have definitely helped his offense, especially because since he's so close to closing this round out. Nice. Whoa!
Wow.
Combo.
I love that from Ryukichi. Again, we
Wait.
talked about staying locked in, but yeah, now he drops a combo.
Yeah. I wonder if he dropped it on purpose, possibly. Who knows? Maybe. I'm not sure.
It's tough to call on that one.
Yeah, it is tough to call. Nice.
What a whip punish.
The crouching jab, I'm telling you, is this like a new Blanca tech where because that crouching jab, it hit a mile away.
Yeah, it is quite good, honestly. I think it got outshined a lot by a lot of his other tools in Season 1, but that is a potent button for sure.
Okay, stand fierce. Yep, counter hit combo. It's kind of hard to guess right sometimes if you're not used to Jin Ride, but speaking
All
of
right.
it, Ben already guesses right there.
Yes, he saw Ryukichi had just been harassing with that a little bit too much. Not going to let him do it for free.
Nice block on the overhead, but still plus. You got to eat the plus frames on the mix, left or right.
Gotta hold this.
Okay.
Nice confirm with the jab there.
Yeah, usually he would spend level 3, but in this situation, it's like I'm not at match point in this game, so I don't want to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. If he can get a big hit here, hopefully save some of the meter for round 3. That's definitely what he's looking for.
Nice.
Perfect parries the drive rush Dragon Lash. That is meant to thwart people trying to check drive rushes, and Mena RD counters it perfectly.
Okay, we're gonna set the setup right here. No, we're blocking that for sure. 100% we're blocking that.
Give me that punish counter. Take a bite out of Kron. Mena RD.
Boom, it's tied up.
Nice and simple, making it 1-1.
Man, this is competitive.
Sheepers.
No tap parry, but we get the whip punish though of the forward medium kick. Ooh, side switch though. That's I like that setup.
Yeah, and side switches him back too. Ryukichi actually has not gotten hit by any of those up back
Nice.
OD balls yet.
Yeah, I want to see Ryukichi stand block more of those situations just so he could be in plus frame in his turn. Because if you're crouching, it's Blanca's turn, so I want to see more stand blocks.
See, Ryukichi feels like he just doesn't want to stick his hand in the blender more often than not.
Nice
hit
baits
it.
for Men RD. Oh, yes, using OD electric. He's so close to building level 2, and he does the Jin right, and now he's definitely going to build level 2. He might spend it after this next sequence right here.
See, is Mena going to be willing to put the DI out? Is he going to threaten with it? He's just going to let the doll loom in the shadows.
Look at this. Oh, the cross up.
Back to the original side from 1-4. Jungle Mena RD with a lead in the set.
Yeah, Mena was just like, you ain't blocking this.
If you remember the winners final set, he got hit by all the hop cross-ups from Ryukichi. He's not ready for those situations in particular.
Yeah, you do have the option like parry to nullify the cross-ups, right? But again,
Wow.
Blanca is a little bit of an
Oh my
underrepresented
god.
character.
Yo, he tried
would've been godlike.
something.
He wanted a Riot hard combo right there.
Yeah, that juggle would have been
Nice
okay.
DP. That was so close, too. Stand light kick, side switch. Do we spend it? Yes, we do. Let's attack the drive gauge. Get some time to breathe and think about some of the decisions, what we want to do next.
Yeah, put your opponent low, get yourself back in the green. That government bailout. Shout out Slogan Sama.
Oh my
The perfect
god.
parry. Oh no, no punish though.
Ooh.
Nice. Goes for the throw right there. Wake up something. No, not yet. Oh my god, no whip punish on the sweep though. We can afford that. We can afford a drive rush cancel.
Oh, he tried. He wanted the DP on the other side.
Yes.
We got a parry though.
Yes, we're spending all the cash on the drive gauge right here. No meter spent.
We're seeing something so
Man.
similar to what happened in the winners. There's so many perfect parries that are happening right now, even in the neutral.
They're tapping.
These fellows are locked in, man.
Yeah.
Like him trying to like walk under and get that DP on the other side of the rainbow ball was very impressive. He didn't get it, but I saw him.
Okay, level 2 right here. Activate Blanca-chan, let her rip. I mean, that's a gamble for sure, but it worked out because now that level 2 is not a factor anymore. Oh my god, yeah, too far.
Oh, yeah.
Again, gets the drive rush throw. Takes the throw this time around. No whip punish again. A punish counter sweep would have done amazing things there.
Yeah.
Stand jab, getting the punish counter there.
And Mena was so low on drive, he didn't want to just buffer the driver's cancel behind it, right? It would have put him on like a pixel of drive left.
Oh my god, a crouching jab. If he believed in it, it would have killed.
Just scratching.
Look at that. Scratch. He's tapping on the door.
Maybe that's the answer to this matchup. You just gotta scratch his foot.
Bro,
Cut
look at
this
that,
man's
man.
nails, bro.
I'm trying to make those holes in the shoes. Again,
Bro.
Yeah, they're never ready for that. The thing is, I'm surprised because
Got
Ryukichi
him.
has a DP character, so DP OS is.
Oh boy, here we go, 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 here we go.
I mean, Blanca does have to hop through, but you gotta make him show you that, right?
Exactly.
Tournament point for
Keep
Men
getting bullied
RD.
by this.
Nice. Gets the punish counter a little bit too close for comfort.
Yeah, now Ryukichi is gonna have an opportunity. He's got the stage position. Oh no, the empty jump. He was too late on
Wow.
the DP.
Yeah, super late. Drive rush again. These throws are catching on. Perfect parry though. Goes for a side switch. There we go. What's the forward drive rush? Up ball though. Spending 2 bars, a bit expensive. Nice.
Oh, the cross
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
That was
That's
nuts.
What I'm talking about.
Yes, we
For
saw that.
Ryukichi.
But he's spending a lot right here. A little bit too close.
Again, the light checking the pressure, but the reversal fierce. That's another
Jeez.
popular Ken option. Ryukichi.
No, Mena's like, yeah, okay, that was cool.
Yeah,
No,
definitely.
I mean, that was really sick.
I'm still match game, you not.
That is beyond me.
Oh my god. Okay, drive rush. No, a little bit too far for the second crouching medium kick there.
Yeah.
Activate level 2 lightning beast. We're taking you to the corner. My little toy is about to come play.
Yeah, and getting lightning beast this early is great for Mena because that means he might be able to build some meter back to him. He doesn't kill him too quickly.
Nice. Dragon Laugh flame right there. And that was actually really, really smart from Mena because he realized that you kept waking ODDP in the same scenario. Wow, we are just playing some Street Fighter 6.
They are both ready to swing right now. This is slugfest.
Yeah. Standing heavy kick again.
Should good counter poke button.
Oh,
my
walk-up
God.
perfect parry.
Walk up perfect parry
I'm
on that.
surprised
It's
he did the step
ridiculous.
kick instead of corner carry.
Oh,
Nice.
he jumps out, but he gets the anti-air anyway. And catches him trying to reach Mena RD on championship point.
Oh my god, is Mena RD gonna be your back-to-back Evo Japan 2025 Street Fighter 6 champion? There it is, DPOS. Finally, the first one in the set.
Called for it, Justin. Needed to represent it.
Yes.
Oh, but man, now will Mena do the hop next time he does it?
We might see the hop next time. And I love these light confirms. The light confirms are really stopping Ryukichi a lot.
And there's a crouch strong confirm there into the drive rush.
Yeah.
Big buffer.
Wow.
And Mena's building his next level 2 right now.
We're gonna get it next situation. This is a guess for game, everybody.
You
In
better
this
guess right.
scenario, this install, he has to survive this level 2 install. If he doesn't, it is game over for Ryukichi.
Legitimately here. And again, he's trying to bait something out. He's not even using the lightning beast follow-ups. Oh, he got hit in the air.
Takes the hit. We didn't spend the bar yet. Yeah, tries to bait something, but Mena RD doesn't need to. He can afford to take a throw there.
Showing so much respect. The fireball.
He's trying to scratch. Ryukichi needs to somehow land this CA right here, though.
I love that fireball, too, because it was as
Oh,
his
no.
meter was running out. But Mena now one hit away. Oh, and there it
Crouch
is.
jab!
Mena RD, back-to-back Evo Japan Street Fighter 6 champion.
Kama just came out of nowhere. He just popped up on the screen on stage with him.
Bro, he's like, where's my hat?
Yeah, for real. He's like, yo.
He's like, yo, get my hat, get my hat.
He was like, Red Bull wants me to wear this. Put this on.
Yo,
But-
Mena RD, go for it, Sherry.
Beautiful, beautiful play from Mena RD there, just taking it with the crouch jab, just scratching at his feet. And that was the very last sequence, actually catching the startup frames of the OD fireball from Ryukichi.
Yep, man. Incredible stuff, too. And that's when we saw more often than not Ryukichi trying to rely on the fireball when it was a little bit coming down to the wire, right? He didn't want to commit to anything too scary, too committal that perhaps could get him punished. And, of course, Mena RD still being
Man,
punch. And you called it,
that
Justin.
is wow.
crouch jab, man,
Back-to-back
goes
Evo
far,
Japan
bro.
champion,
So,
indeed.
again, combine that with the extended hurt box of a fireball, got the trade for the championship, baby.
There it is.
But even honestly, until the end, Ryukichi was making super sick
GGs,
decisions
man.
too. Like as Lightning Beast was about to run out, he threw the
GGs.
fireball just in case he tried to use that last Blanca ball to impose his will with the Lightning Beast. Honestly, amazing play from everybody. But Mena RD showing once again why he is one of the greatest fighting game players of all time.
You see how much emotion he has going? Because I feel like obviously this win is important because it helps his resume so much more. But it's also, he was in a situation where he wasn't winning first place as much compared to season 1.
Yep.
So
Man.
this really helped, kind of like gave him the confidence boost of going forward to the next season of Street Fighter 6.
And now he gets to pretty much play the rest of 2025 without much pressure. Like
Yeah.
he's qualified for EWC, qualified for a CPT, Capcom Cup. My man's is out here
The
now, right?
millions is in his reach.
Yes, exactly. So-
Millions is in his reach, and I mean, now it's like kind of like, all right, how do we get the DR boys in there? Obviously, you got
Facts.
Kaba,
Facts.
Louis Man, and much more talent in DR to be like, all right, I need the boys to come into Capcom
Oh,
Cup
shoot.
with me as well too, right?
And I
Yeah.
know all the other Street Fighter players are going to be so happy.
All right, bro.
because now
I'm
they don't
finna go
bring up
ahead and
NRG
end this for the
and
night, man.
Warrior, right? Whether it's
Yeah,
NA East,
I'll be
or
back
the
later
Dominican
after I get
Republic
some
region,
rest.
Now those spots is freed up as he takes home